Oh my. Welcome back. It's been done. There it is. Joke's on you, I do no damage. It was all a ruse. The real thing is that I can block every time, baby! I've learned! Hoorah! Wait, what the fuck? Anyway, welcome back to the episode. Welcome back to Paper Mario Promo, everyone. So, I was gonna, actually beat him off screen until I thought about it, and it kind of clicked in my head that the whole point of this mod is to be a actual test of skill. Use everything at your disposal to just try and scrape out a win. It's a true test of skill. So, naturally depriving myself of certain options just for the sake of being the bigger man is like a prideful statement. It's not needed. When this is already the whole point. Beating it's enough. I'm already restricting myself enough. No life shrooms, no grinding. It's too much. I mean, I'm not going to do those two things, but I had to use Dodge Master. Because I've never been good at dodging some attacks. So it depends. Sometimes I'm good, sometimes I'm bad. But let's say I'm a medium, an average. And so I'm instead going to make a build that instead of plays to my strengths, I'll shore up my weaknesses, which has never been active dodging. I'm more of a strategy man. And so I'm going to make a strategy around realizing the fact that I'm bad. Or in other words, yeah, Crystal King's not that bad of a boss. I'm just bad. And it was me. It's me. I was a little upset yesterday. A little bit, not like crazy. I don't know. Huff and Puff got me into a very negative mindset, so that's kind of why I had a lot of troubles with him. The moment I turned off the stream and just kind of sat around, well, I got so much better. And yeah, I did go all the way back to goddamn Toad Town just to buy a Dodge Master. That is exactly what happened. So anyway, here's our loadout for today. It's exactly the same, except now we don't have Crazy Heart. We got Dodge Master, as we've talked about, and then I also thought about it, I'm like, man, P down, D up would be real nice now that I think about it. Just because it guarantees I take less damage. And then I had 3 BP left over, 2 BP left over. I'm like, oh, fuck it. Just refund and, power smash, I guess. Anyway, we got a lot of Yoshi cookies. Because the only other thing I did is I decided to just grind just an assload of money. Just because, I mean, now that we have a realistically feasible method of infinite cash, I might as well... Might as well just do it off screens. That way you don't have to wait 20 minutes just for me to get money again. I'm saving time. It doesn't matter. I'm not even at full cash either, because I spent it on dang old melons and cookies. Anyway, welcome back, everyone. It's Crystal King. This is not going to take nearly as long. At least compared to last time. It's not going to be as bad. Because because I could never find the right timing for his attack. I could never do it. I had no consistent tell that I could properly utilize because I'm a very visual person. So the fact that the visuals were meh at best, Dodge Master solved that problem up nice, right, and quick. I'm actually surprised I blocked that. Dodge Master shored up my downsides because before it was so to being able to actually do it right, it was inconsistent visually, at least from my perspective, especially when he tripled. So, Dodge Master solves that problem because it gives me more wiggle room, meaning any visual indicators can happen earlier but still have the same success. Or in a less, needlessly fanciful language and flowery garbage, when the smokes... Watch. When the smoke starts disappearing from his attack, the moment your brain registers that fog that he's inhaling starts to disappear, it starts to go translucent, you can hit the A button. Right then, you'll block every time. Assuming you do it right, and you're not, too early, but 9 times out of 10, I will block it 100% of the time. So, with that over, this is not that bad of a boss. I just had to get good. This is totally the case of I just had to get good. Don't even mind the fact that I am spamming the absolute hell out of lucky, apparently. You can't even say I'm getting too lucky, because the stupid spell for Dawn Lee or whatever her name is already gone, so whatever. But yeah, with Dodge Master, it becomes so much easier. Because like I said, my initial game plan was actually to do him off screen. That's why I started the video with him at 1 HP. But I realized in the middle of it, I'm like, this got so much easier once I learned how to do it. So I just said, all right, let's just not do it. There's no reason to do it off screen. I only did it for Huff and Puff, which is why I thought to do it in the beginning. I was in the Huff and Puff mindset. It was Huff and Puff. And I'm just like, no, this dude's not that bad. I don't want to deprive people of that great content everyone knows and loves. So here we are. I mean, I stocked up on Yoshi cookies. That's always good. Mainly it's the fact that I put those dang old, what are they called? Shooting stars away, as I didn't need those. They were superfluous at best. I'm never going to be able to show off that I can block this successfully, because he just keeps missing. Okay. Oh, also, when I was going through this casually, I did in fact learn that refresh does go down to 1 HP and 1 FP. It doesn't go below that, but it definitely gets all the way down there, just to be garbage. But if you want an actual strategy for beating him, wait. Every time he attacks, I'm going to stop talking, just because I want to pay attention just a little bit. But if you ever wanted an actual strategy for how to beat him a little bit more consistently and successfully, I would really say, well, it's just the idea behind it, that this is a very dangerous fight. If he gets 1 or 2 unblocked attacks, you die. The moment you flake out and you stop putting up an optimal defense, you're dead. So that means the more chances he has to attack, the more chances you have for failure. Shit. Right there. Every time. The more chances you have for failure. So naturally, the solution to that problem would be, well, how do you minimize guaranteed damage? You end the fight as fast as humanly possible. You don't even give him a chance. Alright, about that. My bandage thingy down there is coming off, which is not what I want. I just donated plasma, so that's what this whole thing on my arm is. I gotta keep the bandage on there. Also, I'll start splurting blood just all over. It'll be a gore house. Welcome to Saw. Which Saw? Which one's the last one? This is like Saw 8 or something? I don't remember. Anyway, I got a bandage on my arm. Donate plasma, kids. It gets you a lot of money. That's actually why the stream was a little bit late. It went longer. Yeah, another... God, okay, it's impossible. I don't know the timing for my party member when he's frozen is the one problem. Give me a sec. Well, anyway, welcome back, everyone, to Paper Mo... This is what I get for the moment I start talking. The moment I start streaming, I start talking, I fuck it up again. It's always the case of talking. It's so much harder. God damn it. Son of a gun. But anyway, To finish the point I was initially having before I made the little joke of, haha, I'm being real quiet because I'm mad. Haha, watch as a man gets mad on stream. To finish the point, so naturally because this boss is very threatening just by default, he's naturally a very, very scary man of his own accord. So the way to solve an issue like that would simply be, well, end the fight as fast as humanly possible. And so to that ideology, we're just gonna get as many fire shells as humanly possible. Just spam it. If you do not have enough FP for fire shell, you use an item to get yourself back fire shell. You need it at all times. It's the most optimal way of beating him because, as you just saw, one screw up and I died. So the longer the fight goes on, the higher and higher the risk chance gets of you failing at some point. Because no one's perfect. Like right there, I didn't block for Cooper that time. Like I even said, hey, I'm gonna stop talking so I can pay attention when he attacks. Doesn't even help. Doesn't even fully help. The moment I start streaming, I start fucking it up. Let me tell you right now, I did like a practice run or two. I didn't even get frozen once before I got him down 100 damage. He got that 99 HP revive before he even touched me. Or my party member, I guess, by extension, you know. Kind of, I guess they're here too, but I'm not bad at video games, but as people, please, don't think too lowly of me. I get it. You're all laughing behind your keyboards and monitors, just looking at this deprecious neophyte over here who doesn't understand the concept of breathing, let alone playing video games. Please, just bear with my incompetence for just a little while. I remember in my practice runs, I spammed refresh so much. Yeah, it does go down to 1 HP and 1 FP, and it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. I'll still use it anyway. Because it's better than Mario's basic attack, because he only does 1 damage. Because it's always the methodology of, well, we always want more fire shells. So, why would I have Mario attack when I could use refresh to at least get a little bit towards another fire shell? Throw it, like, tether that to Happy Flower, and you get a lot of fire shells. Plus this Yoshi Cookie being a full force reset on our FP. Get a lot of fire shells. There it is. You see? I'm not that bad. I mean, come now. Really. I don't know if there's a better option than fire shell, but 10 damage is nice. It's very round. It's a nice round number. It's very convenient. Yeah, I don't know why I'm not dodging with my party member. I've never had this problem before. This is another new problem. Seems to be a theme with this one, huh? Here I was getting all cocky saying, I figured him out. It's fine. He's not a big problem. Not anymore now that I've cracked the code. But no, apparently I'm an idiot for thinking that. So give me a second. Oh, I guess he gets to what the fuck? Why'd he do that? Why'd he do that? He's never done... He has not done that. I practiced him like 4 times off screen. Full fight. Full fight to death. He never did that. It's a good boss. That's like, was it like a 10% chance? Like 1% chance of him just randomly saying, fuck you. Good boss. Because you can't counterplay that. I mean, what are you going to do, block it? Assuming I didn't have defense up, I had 27 damage to the damn teeth. You can't counterplay that. I was already about to fully heal myself after that turn, but no! He had to go in and just get fucking physical with my face. All of my mouth orifices. Many of them. He made more as needed. Dickhead. See, now I think that's my biggest problem with any of these bosses is when they're randomly inconsistent. Like, Huff and Puff truly infuriated me and became the worst boss when he would seemingly controllably have his Tough Puffs and Lightning attack, both of which gave him free actions. And through this boss, he's doing a charge attack and unleashing that charge in the same turn. There's no recourse. There's no counterplay. You just take the damage and die, and he spits on you and calls you a whore. It's very, very mean man. Very aggressive. There's a lot of harsh feelings for this man. But, oh well, what can you do? Well, what you could do is actually make a functioning boss to begin with. I don't know why that's not working. I'm doing the same exact timing. I got this shit down to muscle memory. Don't know why Cooper keeps getting hit. Because he's the more... Well, I wouldn't say he's the more important one, but every time he gets hit, that's another turn I have to waste. Because every turn it's going to be Fire Shell. Every single turn, non-stop. But when he gets hit, it's just another turn I gotta grind through. Don't even get me started on when he eventually gets into danger. That's like 30, 3 turns you have to grind through, assuming you're doing it optimally. Sure, it goes down to how many turns does the fight take, and I'm trying to decrease that number as much as possible. Please don't unleash these dudes in the same turn. You see, he didn't do it that time, and now I can properly counterplay. I mean, I don't need to, but I could if I wanted to. See, now that's how it's supposed to work. He uses a turn to summon the bits, and then he uses another turn to spit the bits right at your face. It's not summon bits into spit bits into your dead bits. Right in the bits. And then, he misses the bits. That's fine, whatever. But... a good rule of thumb for this boss is be as close to max HP as humanly possible. Like, I'm just using refreshes to give myself HP. That's all that matters right now. Even if it's only 3 HP, doesn't matter. I can only imagine this boss if refresh wasn't nerfed. Oh, it'd be so much better. But that's never the case, is it? See, there you go. Was that so bad? Yes, but shut your face. You don't know. Also, you need to be above at least 20, or at least in my case, I need to be at least above 24 HP at all times. Because as you just saw, he can randomly just spit bits at you and they do 24 damage, assuming I don't block, which I never do. So this is the situation for the Maple Super. It's also why I actually brought this along with me and why I have them. These are more so MP recovery items than anything else. I don't bring them for their HP value. It's just that there's no good way of restoring just FP. It's like when I need a little bit of HP and a little bit of FP, but I don't need Yoshi Cookie level of HP and FP regen. So that's why they're along for the ride. They're nice. He did the thing again. What the hell? Why are you doing this? You've never done this before. It'd be fine if he was in, like, phase 2 and this is, like, his ultimate attack or something. But if that's the case, they should, 1, forewarn he's going to do a big boy attack from that point on. And 2, he's not even in phase 2. He's just doing it now. And this is a new attack, which is why it makes me think that this is a bug he's doing. He's never done this before. It's not like I updated the game since I last played. I played not even 10 minutes ago. I've been streaming for 20 minutes. Okay, maybe like an hour ago, but you know what I mean. I don't need the semantics police in my chat. Now, stop being a dingus, Crystal Man. Thank you. Again, don't know why it's doing that. I don't have enough HP to live through his... It's like, this right here is why I have a problem with that. Like, I don't want to heal on this turn. This is an inefficient turn to heal. And so I'm just gonna hope, that was the hope lag, that he doesn't do it for some reason. This random new attack that he's only busting out now because he's magic. I know he did it, like, in the last stream. I think he did that attack one time, ever. The charge and spit attack. See, like, look at that. We're fine. Like, if I was at 20 HP, I would be reasonable, but Also, the fact that I was at like full FP too, it's just like those numbers don't add up very effectively. Also, yeah, the fact that he only does 4 damage now, so nice. Thank you, P down, D up. It's also why I have Power Smash. Just in case Mario ever does need to attack and do damage, I mean, you know, it's whatever. It's not exactly pretty, but it's not bad at the same time. Put them maple supers right in my mouth. Don't do the thing again. See? And now it works. It just works. Yeah, I use refresh for 1 FP is more efficient than doing damage. Just because 1 FP, it's not much, because you'd think, oh, just have Mario attack for 1 damage. But I mean, 1 FP stacks with a Happy Flower, and it may give me another good old-fashioned, maybe as a freebie, might just get me another free Hot Shell whenever I need it. Oh, yeah. Plus, I have 2 deep focuses, so it's not like I'm even, like, wasting a resource. You know? But you need to stay as high HP as humanly possible because that danger laser is a innumerably massive threat. You need him to never get the danger laser off. Not even for the fact that it almost kills you. Because if you're going to get attacked while you're in danger, you're probably just going to die anyway. Besides the fact that it heals him. That's so annoying. I mean, he's probably going to miss because I have like a 50% chance for him to not just instantly pop me, but... See what I'm talking about? How much this fight demands perfectionism? Like, damn. Look how far this fight demands you go to be perfect. I'd still say this fight might be just a little too tight on that window, like, damn, I have a lot of HP, and even still, you know? I need to not be in danger, which is why I'm doing this. Did he just not attack during his multi? Why? See, there you go. Oh, thank God. Like, I screwed up one action command, and I almost just died if I did not have enough FP. Like, wow, this boss runs a tight ship. I'm not a fan of bosses that demand perfectionism. I'm not a speedrunner. I'm not a computer. I'm not a machine. I don't do perfection. People make mistakes. It's part of being alive. Nope, that's not right. I only need 6 more fire shells to kill him, maybe. Cause that whole joke I made at the beginning where I'm like, I loaded in when he's at 1 HP, but then he like healed for 99. I'm like 99% sure that he was actually at his 2nd life. He may fully heal again. Ah, fuck, I hit that way too early. I accidentally hit the A button before it entered the phase, so... Fuck. Owie. How much damage does he do? He does 5 damage. He won't put me into danger unless he does the laser beam attack, but he never like does that like lightning ice attack twice, so I could comfy cloud, but that's irrelevant. I'm just gonna bring out bow. And then yeah, he also has like the duplication attack, so why did it... No, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Thank God. I've only screwed up twice. Only 2 times, and each time I'm right on death's door. I can feel the Grim Reaper himself touching my butt hairs. which may or may not exist. There you go. There you go. 3 more. Unless he like revives to like 99 HP again, in which case, damn, this boss is too much. Too much. This fight's a marathon. Ay, ay, ay. I still like him conceptually. If you lowered his base damage by like 1... Come on. Why? It's so much harder to time it without Mario being able to block. Why did that not block? What? No, 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 no. We're not playing this game anymore. Fuck you. Get out. Out of FP. If I get frozen again, I'm probably just dead. Get out. You're done. Imagine if you didn't have as much FP restoring items and abilities as I did. This would be so much worse. Like, if you weren't doing just 10 damage a slap. Ridiculous. Yeah, he does actually heal himself a second time. What the fuck? What are you... Now the boss has gone too far. I like the boss conceptually. I still think he does a bit too much damage or is too much HP, but this has gone too far. Why does he have 298 HP without counting the fact that he can heal as well? Like, with Danger Laser. What the hell? Get out. I need to get more FP. I need to go slower through these Yoshi cookies. Like, I'm running out. You know? Hey, Shadow Dragon, how's it going? Welcome to fight number 2 that I think has gone too far. This is the second time this dude's revived himself. Like, ridiculous level of BS right here. The second time he's revived himself. So he has, effectively, thus far, 298 HP. And it's the kind of boss that if you screw up, like, once, you're on death's door. You can feel the Grim Reaper just touching your little chinny chin chin. And I've only screwed up, like, 5 times, but considering the fact there's been, like, 30 turns, like, I have like a... Like, 25 out of 30 is still, like, at least a B or an A or whatever, depending on what your grading system is. Like, Jesus Christ, man. And I stocked a full inventory of Yoshi cookies and 3 maple supers, and I'm running out just because this fight takes so goddamn long. So much effort and time is required in this. I'm running out of resources to spam Fire Show. Like, Jesus, this has gone too far. Like, the most recent patch is the thing that gave him the ability to revive himself. Why did they give it to him twice? I mean, hell, just set his HP to 150 and be done with it. He can already self-heal. That's gonna kill me if that hits me. And then I'll be in danger. Oh, actually, no, that's perfect. Yeah, here, watch this. Because they do 24 damage. Also, don't even get me on the started, Shadow, on the fact that you see how it took him a turn to summon these bits? Twice now, for some reason, despite him never having done this in like my 4 or 5 practice games, as well as last time on stream, he's never summoned bits and then immediately did like the bit spit attack all in one turn. And he's done that like twice now. It's ridiculous. I almost think like that's a bug because it's so inconsistent. He's done like I'm talking, it's like a 5% chance at most, if that, of that to actually be a mechanic. So I'm like, Jesus. They demand perfectionism for this guy. Alright. Fucking A. It's getting harder in a bad way, though. That's the problem. Like, I'm out of fucking FP, too. He's gonna get me in danger. I'm gonna be in danger. He's gonna fucking full heal himself. God, fuck this boss. This fact he also has danger laser, too. Jesus Christ. I'm in danger now. Great. No. I'm done. This is the second boss that's gone too far. That's why there have been stops. Fuck it. The moment a boss starts pushing me this far, I'm gonna start pushing back. I don't give a shit anymore. I already conceded to the fact that I'm using Dodge Master, and I really didn't want to because I don't find it fun. But the moment you start throwing a boss with 300 HP that can 2-tap you effectively, no. No. I don't care anymore. Like I said, just give this boss like 150, 160, 170 HP. Fuck it, give him the 199 right out the gate. Don't give him a double revive mechanic. Or fine, give him the revive mechanic. Don't let him revive himself twice. I can't counterplay that. I had to fully stock up on items. I had an inventory full of these are full heals, and I'm running out. I've used 7 thus far, or 8 thus far. We have 2 left. I can't keep this pace. Hello, intimidating Canadian. How's it going? Welcome to Bullshit, the boss. He's not as bad as Huff and Puff, but God, he's bullshit. Welcome to Paper Mario Master Quest. Gone just a little too far. The fun has been sucked out of the room in an instant once this boss started showing up. He's a fun guy. He's great at parties. Invite him to your party and all the fun's gone. Invite him to a party of someone you hate. He's like a clown. And I can even consistently dodge him now, and still, he drives me up the damn wall. How's it going? Just one more. Just one. Gotta have Mario do that 1 damage. Gotta assert that dominance. Gotta flex on this guy. If I don't get frozen, I win. There it is. He's about to revive himself for a third time, isn't he? Is he gonna be a little fun sponge I know him to be? Give me that 1 FP. It's like, don't even get me started on the fact that they nerf refresh. Like, I know why they did it, but fights like Huff and Puff and now Crystal King over here just become, they're marathon-based fights that they've removed the actual ability to be able to marathon a fight, so you have to use items. Get out. With the refresh nerf, it makes fights like that so much more unmanageable. Like, I can understand refresh being too good, but at least stop it at, like, decaying to, like, 3-3. Getting it down to a 1-1, it's just unusable at that point. Like, if it was a 3-3, it would still be bad, but it would at least be usably bad. Like, I had to use the 1-1 heal just because there's no other option for healing myself. Don't got enough badge points for it. I could have equipped a happy flower, or a happy heart, but that wouldn't really solve a lot of the problems. There you go. One of the easier chapters, conceptually. Except for Monstar. Monstar kicked my ass. But that was a neat boss. He was just badly conveyed. Monstar needed a little bit better conveyance. But he was a fun boss. Like, that should have been the gimmick of this dude. Exactly. It's like, this man just keeps shooting me with guns, and I just gotta quickly, oh shit, one band-aid didn't work, I'll just keep putting on more. I got like a stack of band-aids going off my arm. It'll work eventually, just apply more. When the blood ruins the first one, there'll be more to hold the line. That just becomes gauze at that point. Like, when you put like a ring of bandages around your arm, you just get gauze, like what I have on right now. And you know what? You said it as a joke, Canadian, but gauze is what you put on a bullet hole. Like, a line of bandages around your whole arm would actually be decently effective. I mean, yeah, it's one, you're saying one bandage, but if you just put like 100 of them on there, some shit's gonna go down, probably. Yeah, cutscenes. Yeah, I get it. And this, I have a very love-hate relationship with this mod. It's so good. But God, they tripped right at the finish line. I mean, they stumbled along the way with Lantern Ghost, Tub of Love is Heart. But, God. No, I donate plasma. That's why I was actually an hour late. I was donating plasma, and I was recovering. It gets you cash money. It's worth it. I got $45 for this. It only took an hour. And I do that twice a week, Sonny. You should donate plasma. It's a good time. It also helps people. Yeah, I know you can't hear anything. That's why I'm trying to fix it. My headset unplugged itself. So I'm remedying the situation, if you'll excuse me. And I can't hear anything either, so don't worry. Here, I got a tab out of it. There you go. I fixed it. Oh, Christ. You came in right at the last point, Intimidating Canadian. You've missed both of the bosses that made me go, I'm doing this boss off stream, just because... It's ridiculous. But yeah, you came in at the wrong time, Canadian. Both of the bosses that just broke me and kind of sucked all the fun out of the room, Crystal King and Huff and Puff, they're already done. It's not a good time. Also, plasma is not not based on your blood type. Everyone donates the same plasma. The red blood cells are what your blood type is. Plasma is the liquid your red blood cells float in. They're two different things. They both combine to be just blood, but that's what the liquid part of your blood is. They take that garbage out, so that's why it doesn't matter what your blood type is. Like, who gives a hoot? But if you got like O blood, you probably gain more money. Oh, you son of a bitch. You probably get more money just by donating straight blood than you would with plasma. Am I gonna die here? I might die here, just because fuck my life. Yeah, can you run away, please? That'd be kind of nice. Thank you! I don't need... you just give me all of it. Give me this potato. Well, donate somewhere. You need to donate somewhere else, then. You get money. I get paid, man. And I'm donating plasma. That's the generic garbage that everyone's got. Here, I gotta turn my fan up. It is a hot day today. I hope you don't hear that. Do you guys hear the fan? Is that legible? Can you guys just tell me if you guys hear that? Uh-huh. Dude, I get 25, what do I go through? They just stick a thing in your arm and you need to pump your arm to make your blood flow, oh, go through. You mean, I go to CSL. Oh, I actually got that blocked off screen. It was an ultra shroom in there. I just stored it. I go through CSL and they give you... What? Yeah, I go through CSL to donate plasma. It's a good time. First time of the week, you get $25. Then if you've donated twice in a week, you get an extra $20 on the second donation. So 25 day one, second time of the week is $45. Then if you donate 7 times in a month, you get $30, or it's like another $20, upping it to 65 or 60. And then after that, you get 40 extra dollars or some such. You get like 60 and then $100. It's a lot of money. Well, comparatively. I mean, it's not as much as just, you know, working, but it definitely helps someone like me who has scoliosis and can't really do most things very effectively. It's very nice for a little supplementary income. I'd recommend it. Go donate plasma on all your local vampires. Hey, Chuck Quizmo! How well do you guys know obscure Mario trivia? Hope you know really well, because I'm demanding you guys answer them. How many sewer blocks are hidden in Toad Town tunnels? How many? Come on, guys. Actually, on that note, on the note of quizzes, I'm gonna go get something to drink. So, no, that's the starting soon. Oh, yeah, stream's starting soon, guys. I don't know what you're doing here so early. Okay, how many super blocks are hidden in Toad Town tunnels? 3, 4, or 5? There are 2. What do you mean that's not a right answer? There's 2. I'm gonna be right back. I need to get something to drink. It is like, it just went from like a cool, crisp day outside to I'm sweating in my skin right now. So I need to get something to drink. I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back. Let's see how wrong Shadow is, everybody. Shadow said 5, 4 or 5. I think 5, yeah, 5. Do you think he thinks 5? Let's find out. Let's see how wrong you are. Nice job, nerd. Only a nerd would get that one. Nice job. Say hello to the best change pro mode made. You can just keep doing Chuck Quizmo quiz until he runs out of questions or you get one wrong. So you don't have to just keep hunting him down. Which one of these toads are not one of the 3 traveling sisters? Misty, Minty, or Christy? And yeah, it totally is 5. I can think of all 5 on the top of my head. It's a cheeky one because they consider, the one in the middle of the lake that you get to via sushi, that's also technically in the sewers. So they consider that one the 5th one. It's a cheeky one. What is it, guys? Who is it? Don't you know the Traveling Sisters? Everyone's favorite Mario character? You guys are not playing along very much, and I don't appreciate this. The stream's not progressing until I get some answers. God damn it. Minty. You'd actually be right. Minty is the name of the flower lady in front of Flower Fields. Who was Goomba in his... Oh, I actually know this one off the top of my head. Who was Goomba in his younger days? A master fisherman, a champion fighter, or a famous musician? Well, Goomba, the best party member. We got Diet Goomba in the form of Goombario. Fisherman? If you say so. Nice job, nerd. Only a nerd would get that wrong. He actually specifically states that if he was 10 years younger, he would join us on our adventure because he was a fighter. He entered tournaments and won big prizes. But yeah, that's why he says he doesn't join you on your adventure because he's too old. But if he was younger, he'd be our party member, which is the better answer. How many different kinds of Lil Oinks are there? Who cares? Unironically, who used the Little Oink system genuinely? Who really thought to themselves, I'm going to use the Little Oink system to the best of their abilities? That is a scam. Little Oinks are money down the drain. But how many are there? Because, you know, everyone knows that off the top of your head. Of course, I mean, don't you love just gambling on an item and paying up to 100 coins per item? Oh yeah, I'm gonna get this normal mushroom for 100 coins. Yeah, I actually had no idea, because I just don't care. I don't even care which one. Which one of these doesn't make anything when Tasty cooks it with a cake mix? Dried fruit, iced potato, or Koopa leaf? I know this one too, because I've made all these recipes. Golden Oinks have like a 1% chance to spawn or something like that. It's ridiculously low, so they're mad lads, all of them. They're what we call quantifiably insane people. Weirdly enough, I know most of Tasty. I mean, I don't know all of them off the top of my head, but I know most of them. Like, if you asked me, because I abused cooking a lot. It's like 3%. Alright, Koopa Leaf. Nice try, nerd. It's dried fruit. That's the one I would immediately assume, because it's like it's a fruit cake. No, with the Koopa Leaf, it makes a kooky cookie. And with, I don't remember what the other option was. What was the other option? Iced potato, that makes, I think strange bun or something. I don't remember what it's called. I know it makes something, though. Dried fruit is the one that, yeah. You can mix, like, most things in the game with cake mix. How many shovels can you find in Shiver City? Oh, boy, don't you care? Oh, boy. Shovels. None of this matters, by the way. I have bought absolutely everything I could ever want with star pieces. I just do it because it's fun to have the chat interaction. I find it neat. It's nice to see, like, to test random people's trivia of how much they know of really obscure garbage. Because Pro Mode and Master Quest made this quiz so much harder. Because they're assholes. Joke's on you. What do you think? What are you, stupid? It's 6, obviously. And you can't run in a whole ice city with 5 shovels. You need 6. I mean, come on now. Be reasonable around here, Shadow. Jesus. shit. You didn't see that. Oh, heck. Watch your language, intimidating Canadian, or else I'll have to ban you in real life with a gun. That is a threat. Lock your doors. Among the following, who did you meet at Stardew Valley? You know, the hot video game from oh god. Chucklefish. Don Lowe, Don Lee, or Don Lee. Of course, it's the joke of their Dons instead of Mur. It's Merlo, Merle, or Merlee. I remember this one because I'll withhold my joke right now because I remember making fun of their name. I don't know why Master Quest made them all Dons. All of the wizard dudes are now in the mob. They're mafiosos, and they're on the Dons. Yeah, it's Donald. I remember making fun of his name in the base game, where his name is just Merle. And that one's Donald. We have Don Lowe, Donley, and Donald. Yeah, great. What a great job. Which one of these ingredients was not needed to bake a cake for Gourmet Guy all the way back in, like, Chapter 4? Flour, butter, or milk? I remember. It was a good time. Donald's not as funny as Don Lowe and Don Lee, but Merlo, Merlee, and Merle. That one has an even bigger contrast. Milk. Come on, man. You gotta have good eyesight. What are you talking about? What's wrong with you? You did it. You don't put... I mean, my cake was made entirely out of milk. Like, I'm talking... Peach is a miracle worker. She made an entire cake out of milk. She made the dough, she frosted it, the stuffing, all the, like, condiments, ingredients, all milk. Pure milk. She somehow made that into dough. Where can you find the Mega Jump badge? Shiver Snowfield, Shiver Mountain, or Crystal Palace? This one's a cheeky one, because I distinctly remember that you get a couple badges, but there's only one place that has a definitive badge, like block, like a block you have to like smack and get Mega Jump. Where is it? How well do you guys know Paper Mario? This one's like baseline. This one's not even modded, I don't believe. That's right. Whereas Shiver Snowfield and Crystal Palace are talked about, Mountain is never name-dropped unless you specifically use Goombario to tattle it. You'd never know what that place is called, so you wouldn't know it's a unique area. What is the name of Sushi's daughter? Sashimi, nigiri, or maki? All of these are fish-based dishes, just like sushi. That's kinky. I don't need you kink-shaming in my fucking chat. Get out of here, Shadow. We don't kink-shame around here. What's Sushi's daughter? Huh? What's her name? I actually don't know what nigiri is, but I know maki is maki rolls, and sashimi is just a food called sashimi. I always remember it's sashimi because that's one of the very few food items in Stardew Valley I actually sought out. Sashimi's just made with thinly sliced raw fish, very similar to sushi. It is very similar to sushi, which is why it's, you know, sashimi. Sushi and sashimi are like sister recipes, so that's why that's Sushi's daughter. Haha. Good job, Nintendo. Good pun. Great job. I'm so not mad at you. Alright, let's go actually play the game. I hope you've all enjoyed our break time because we're not going to have fun anymore. Now is the time for blood, sweat, and tears. You're all being indoctrinated into the Paper Mario War. Oh shit, I have like infinite money. I could buy stuff from him, but I don't want him. Because now that I have access to the gold playroom card, I just have an ungodly amount of money. Inflation be damned. I will spend it on whatever stupid garbage I want. Also, what do you want, Shadow? What do we got here? Any of these suck? This doesn't suck. Give me that. I was wondering where they put that. I want who to guess. Shadow's a cheater, huh? Got any other groundbreaking news? Dude, I literally loaded a save state mid-Crystal King fight. I don't think you gave as little of a shit as I did to just full hog break the damn game. I just stopped caring. Once the fun's over, I stopped giving a shit. I have no regrets. Yeah, Master Quest needs some balancing updates. Like, there's the two, it's like the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, 2 of which are, like, weaker. It's, Lantern Ghost, Tubba Blubba's Heart, Huff and Puff, and now Crystal King. It's just not good. You know what? Wait, no, give me those back. I want those. And give me, like, you know, let's just take everything. Just give me everything I've stored in the meantime. Give me all of my bullshit back. I'm actually missing a Jam and Jelly. I forgot to get it from Princess Peach. She has a Jam and Jelly in her inventory and won't give it to me because she's a bitch. I'm gonna need this. Can I... Wait, and what's my inventory looking like? Okay, it's full. Yep! That's actually why the Yoshis are exclusively selling the, melon. Melon is their favorite fruit from Yoshi's story, which is why only they sell it, because they love it enough to stock it. And it's why if you mix it with a cake mix, it creates the Yoshi cookie, which is their favorite food in the world. It's actually the same cookie from the Game Boy game Yoshi's Cookie, which is a puzzle game. And Mario and Luigi Partners in Time, that's a plot point. That's the bland meal. A potato and a cake mix. Great. If you haven't actually seen it, Yoshi's story is actually designed around a concept called the 30 Melon Challenge. Yoshi's story, actually, it never tells you directly in-game, but there's a hidden challenge mode you can do in Yoshi's story where every single level has exactly 30 melons in it. You have to beat every single level collecting only the 30 melons, and that makes the game so much harder. Because a lot of people complained Yoshi's story was way too easy of a game. Doing the 30 melon challenge, and I guess by extension probably like, I don't know, getting the stupid big hearts or something, that typically makes the game a lot more engaging. If almost bullshit sometimes, but we don't talk about that. Yoshi Cookie. I mean, have you guys not seen my username? Do you not think I'm not an expert on this subject? This is where I specialize in. This is my area of expertise. Come now. You're a fool for thinking so little of me. Now, let me buy this garbage because I need another bland meal because these potatoes suck. That is actually not true. I tried. I really did. Yoshi is the absolute antithesis to my playstyle. I tried my damnedest. He's a niche one I occasionally pull out for fun, but I'm so fucking bad with him. Of course, my main is, like, top 5 worst characters in the game Robin. Just because I goddamn love, Fire Emblem Awakening, but he's so bad in that game. He is genuinely one of the worst characters. Maybe not top 5 worst, but he's definitely bottom tier. Like, bottom tier. He sucks, and I hate that he sucks. It hurts me in the soul. And then I also play King Dedede because I got a Claudette there, Kirby, but you know, that's expected. And you bet your ass, I'm gonna main the hell out of the hero from Dragon Quest. Oh, my dick. I'm so ready. Now, where am I going? Oh, yeah, that's right. We need to go back to, like, the Star Hill area, I guess. Fuck, whatever, man. It feels weird to actually be at the end of this game. Like, remember when I actually wasn't at the end of this game? Yeah, that took a while. I wish I could stream Smash Bros. I have a lot of fun with it, but I have no way of recording any console. I mean, except, of course, N-Sito 64. Yeah, don't you know, guys? You have to be able to record an official copy. Emulation's illegal, people. Why main Banjo-Kazooie? Just go play Banjo-Kazooie. We're going to Starland, boys. Let's go. Wait, you know what I should probably do now that I think about it? I should probably do a little bit of shopping. Now, if we're on the topic of Smash Bros. And all that DLC garbage, there are all of the characters I've really wanted for Smash have never gotten in. But man, for some reason my brain never even considered the idea of the Dragon Quest's main character, so I'm so ready for it. I don't need anyone else. I'm happy now. Mega HP drain. Give me that, what doesn't suck here? To a flower saver. And I guess, a normal HP drain. You can get a lot of cheese with the HP drain badges. Like, you can do full tank builds with the I've never been a fan of them. They've never been my playstyle, but HP drain badges are really strong if you don't plan on Mario ever attacking. It's similar to the focus build where you have Mario just healing and surviving, or instead of spamming focus to use refresh, which actually, now that they've nerfed refresh, I'm assuming that HP drain's going to be the new meta. But it's you equip every single drain badge and have Mario just jump and heal like 3 to 6 HP every turn. Just for free. It's a good time. Sorry, Dodge Master. But I don't really regret you not being here. P down, D up. Give me one of my damage dodges. Don't need lucky stars. Don't need refund, at least not anymore. What version is this? The most recent version, 1.1.5.1, which is the bullshit version that actually just added the ability to have the Crystal King revive himself like a fuckboy. Give me my Mega Quest. Oh, it actually costs the same, huh? Oh, they all cost the same. Oh, damn. Wait, have there been actually any actual updates? Let me check. I've actually only updated the game once. It actually was the episode before last was the one I actually just up. No, there's no updates. Okay. Whatever then. Yeah. Alright. Wait, no, I want my medicine, man. Don't think you can deprive me of that. Yeah, if I just hadn't, like, I'm talking, the old version I was playing before I updated was the version without Comfy Cloud. Like, Cloud 9 was still a thing. Level of, I played the very first patch. I didn't even know they were updating the mod. I literally just downloaded the game and played it for a while. And then I come back to see, oh, they've been updating it. And of course they removed Cloud 9, they nerfed Refresh, they made Crystal King bullshit, and so on and so forth. The rest of the changes are pretty minor. I mean, they fixed the title screen, which is very nice. I do not like these fireballs. They displease my penis. In a sexual manner. Oh, my nose. Ugh. Master Quest needs a little bit more polish to be really good. If they seriously, like I said, if they just polished over the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse bullshit fights, this would be the best thing ever. But right now, I consider Master Quest worse than the base Paper Mario. All of these additions have ruined the experience, and I love Pro Mode. I said it before, like, I've gone back to play Pro Mode 4 times since I found it, which was like a year or 2 ago, and I haven't gone back to play the base Paper Mario since I found Pro Mode. But this is my first time ever going through Master Quest, and I'm probably never going to touch it again. I'm going to go back to play the base Paper Mario before I touch this again. They need to fix some of this garbage. Hello. Which sucks, because they have so much effort put into it, but it's just bad. Before I found Huff and Puff, I considered it a flawed masterpiece with a couple hitches, but now that Huff and Puff and Crystal King have gone by, oh no. No, they've gone too far. A line's been crossed, the damage has been done, and you can't just buy trust back like that. Also, oh god, my game is shitting the bed right now. Thank you. Thank you for that. It really does not like it when the screen darkens. It hates it when the screen darkens. My whole game just stutters to hell and back. Time to die. You can see a shadow directly beneath the cart during that scene, showing that they're not actually flying, they're actually just sitting on the ground. Like, look directly beneath the cart, and you can see there's a little shadow directly underneath them, if I ever get that scene again. Of them just, if it being, like, zoomed up. This is a greedy little kid. You know, I want to see the princess, you know, I want to have the kingdom saved, I want to stop Bowser. I want to shovel fat garbage in my face. I gotta eat, and I gotta eat, and I gotta put that right in my mouth. Just right in there. I wonder who it could be. What are they gonna do to Bowser to make him terrible? He's gonna heal for like 80 HP, isn't he? He's just gonna heal like 5 times for like 80 or some bullshit and just make... Because a long fight isn't a fun fight. I don't think these developers seem to realize that a fight taking forever does not necessarily make the fight inherently harder. It makes the fight less fun. I mean, technically it does, just because, oh shit, this fight takes an hour and a half to do. It doesn't make it fun. A line has to be drawn somewhere. Ow. Didn't these dudes get buffed or something? Oh, okay. Nice job. Good work. Also, bombs. Nice job. Good work. What do we got here? Huh. I did not know they were weak to sleep. Neat. But, oh, what was... You know, let's try it out. What was I gonna say? Where the hell is Peekaboo? Why have they taken Peekaboo away from me? Like, I know why they did it. They don't want you to have free information. Just make it cost, like, 2 BP and it's already balanced. Why did they take Peekaboo away from me? Where have they... My ears. Is this just kind of... Is we just doing this now? Is this my life? Oh, shit! Hey, Storyteller TV! I just got rated, apparently. Wow. Congratulations. I did not earn this. Where did you come from? You have made a bad idea. You have made a bad decision thinking this is what you need to be doing. I appreciate the concept, but man, you clearly do not understand what good content is, because this is not it. Quickly, everyone, leave quickly. Flee! Flee before you get infected with the fact that I'm garbage at video games. I hope you guys get to watch me bitch. It's a bad time. Well, anyway, how's it going? Why did you decide to raid me today? Was there a story behind this one? Wanna watch me get violent with turtles? Alright, cool. I mean, maybe you could, probably should have picked a different mod to at least play, because Master Quest's not having a good time. As we're learning through our various playthrough shenanigans, this mod needs some work. It's supposed to be one of those ridiculous, like, ungodly hard challenge mods, but this is the second edition. It's just... Because this is based off of Paper Mario Pro Mode, which was already a mod that I love dearly. It goes right to my heart. It's better than the original, that good. And this is based off that, but I don't know. They've taken certain things too far and made some fights not fun. They've added new stuff like this. No, this is Paper Mario Master Quest. This is a mod. As you can see right there, we're doing a mod right now. It's a challenge mod, Master Quest. It's just like Ocarina of Time Master Quest. As you can see right now, they actually added a bunch of new stuff like new mechanics. See those what are they called? Those like lava bubbles, those embers right there. They are floating above the bombs. So for example, if I try to jump, I can't jump on the bombs. Yeah, don't do it. I recommend playing Paper Mario Pro Mode. Master Quest has had 4 bosses that, just for context, Huff and Puff took me an hour and a half to 2 hours to fight. Not even exaggerating. And I mean actually just actively trying to beat the boss. It just took me that long to kill him. But yeah, I can't jump on the bombs while these embers are hovering above them. So flying enemies are now countering the fact that I can jump on certain enemies. Also, I don't want to do this fight because I like living. Master Quest seems to have a massive fetish for making me not want to fight things. Running away is the most valuable thing. Like I said, try Pro Mode. Pro Mode's so good. Like, this is supposed to be the next notch up. Like, they made Paper Mario Pro Mode, and that was the whole thing. Like, it was meant to be, like, notably harder, and it was perfect. That first playthrough, I died so many times. Oh, it was amazing. But it was just fair enough and just fun enough to where it wasn't like you're stuck on a fight for hours and hours. It wasn't just a slog. It was, you died 2 or 3 times, you're like, damn, I didn't think this boss could whoop me this bad. And then you finally do it, and it's pure triumph, right to the soul. But this one, this is meant to be the next notch up. It's like a difficulty slider. Normal Paper Mario's easy, then it goes up to very hard, and this one's the insane, impossible one-hit kill mode. It's not, it took it a little too far. Yeah, Pro Mode's the good one. Pro Mode, not promote. They've added a bunch of fun stages, just without spoiling it. Master Quest has added a bunch of new stuff. I can't show it off. You came so late in, I can't show off a lot of the fun stuff because I'm in the middle of a dungeon. But they've added a bunch of neat little side garbage. I guess I can't really describe it without seeing it. Just for context, one of the, what would be a good example? One of the funniest things they did in Pro Mode, not to be like a spoiler or anything, but in Pro Mode, you know the anti-guy that blocks the Power Plus badge that in Shy Guy's toy box that you're supposed to come back later or deal with the fight? Or alternatively, if you know the secret, you can give him a lemon candy and he'll take it and he'll be like, dude, I love lemon candy. All right, you can have whatever's in the chest. Whatever, just take it. And you don't have to actually fight the anti-guy. If you give him a lemon candy, he'll be like, dude, thanks, I love lemon candy. Now I'm energized up for the fight. And then he forces the fight anyway, even if you give him a lemon candy. He's a big old jagoff. He's a fun man. Anyway, I could do this area, or I could just do this. There's a bunch of other fun, like, bait-and-switch moments like that. But it's the kind of thing that it'll catch you off guard and maybe you'll die once or twice. I don't know. Pro Mode's biggest problem is that, it's not being developed anymore. Pro Mode its development is finished. Like, they gave up on it. They, like, finished their adventure. Whereas Master Quest is still being updated. And Master Quest is based off of Pro Mode, so there's a lot of updates. Like, it's built off of Pro Mode. So it's effectively just the definitive edition, but it has those 1 or 2 changes that just aren't fun. Like, the concept, like, just for example, the one fight I never want to talk about is Huff and Puff. They made Huff and Puff have 120 HP, which I'm like, okay, that's a lot of HP. But then, when you hit him, Huff and Puff, this is Master Quest, not Pro Mode. In Master Quest, if you hit Huff and Puff, half of his thank you for following. Getting all sidetracked. That deep focus has the beta art. I want to do something. Huff and Puff, when you hit Huff and Puff, half of his tough puffs that he summoned are invisible. Like, with Bo, that level of intangibility. Damn it. I'm trying to do a glitch. I'm just going to show off something fun. That level of intangibility, that's all fine and dandy. But they've added so many other changes that just make the fight, like, ridiculously hard. Just unfun level of hard. Like, as I said, Huff and Puff is the only boss I had to do off-stream just because it took, unironically, 2 hours. Straight content. Like, I got bored in the middle of the fight, and I walked away from the computer for a while. Level of, what the hell? That's a practitioner guy. Here's another Master Quest change. It's a bunch of fun garbage. Also, I don't know why I'm falling through with the glitch. I was just showing it off. But yeah, if this is like sub-pixel perfect kind of garbage, but you can spin jump on this block as long as it has the item in it. And you can, God damn it. It has to be at the bottom corner. And then you can just paracarry. It's a speedrunning strat, but if you do this, you don't get the deep focus badge. And I mean, come on, man. And yeah, again, this deep focus has the beta art. Like, look. Hold deep focus. Remember, it's got that gold outline. And it's gone. Now it's just brown. I was just doing that for fun. Like, I wasn't actually doing that to progress in the game. I kind of got a little too involved in story time. Yeah, the 4 bosses that are complete BS and Master Quest are Tubba Blubba's heart, followed by Tubba Blubba. They made both of them an actual fight, but mainly it's his heart. The Lantern Ghost from Shy Guy's Toy Box, the mini-boss. That dude got cranked up too far. Huff and Puff, as I said. And as we beat this stream, Crystal King. We also fought him last stream. Like, if you wanted to see that, you can see how far they push Crystal King. Like, if there was anything I wanted to see just to why not to do Master Quest, look at the VOD from the end of the last episode to the beginning of this one. I don't even want to say what Crystal King does, but it is not a very fun time, to say the least. Story time's a good time. I mean, that I can kind of see that by your name. It's really, like, written there on the tin. I haven't seen anything they've actually done new to this chapter, though, so it's like, this is a blind playthrough, by the way. I don't actually know what's going to be happening. With my first playthrough of Pro Mode, I actually streamed that as non-blind. This one's fully blind, so you're getting the raw take of all of my opinions on this garbage. Most of it's not quite there. It's a little bit too unfair in certain regards. Pro Mode has the problem, though, that the early game's a little too hard. Like, Pro Mode, you gotta be really careful, because you could, like, logistically softlock yourself. Pro tip for if you're gonna stream Pro Mode, stock up on items. Like, before Chapter 1, get, like, 5 mushrooms. Do what you need to do to get yourself as many healing items as possible, because there's a couple fights that they don't let you shop, but it's a save point right before it, so if you save there and you're not, like, healed up enough for the fight, you will softlock yourself. That's the one thing that probably they actually fixed a little bit in Pro Mode. I'm trying to do another glitch here, by the way. But yeah. I haven't seen Bowser in this game, but, you know. I can't, this is a really hard glitch. This one is, if you can enter that loading zone without a lackluster, Mario will take damage in the next room. Then, because how lava works is it returns you to the last solid ground you stood on. You never stood on any solid ground, so you get a, like, floating point exception. You get, like, a hard crash. It's a fun time. I just wanted to show it off. But that one's, like, pixel perfect. You need to have proper movement. Nah. I only do glitches that are, like, reasonably expectable. And they're glitches that I know, because I like Paper Mario, and I know of them. It's a fun time. But typically, if the pattern of Master Quest has been any indication, we're about to see some fun stuff in this chapter. They've been terraforming a little bit. Each chapter has had its own shtick. They've added something new and spicy to it. They added a little bit of that magic to each chapter, but typically it's not particularly exciting. Like, for example, in Master Quest, they added a new area to the desert, so Chapter 2, that connects straight to Chapter 3, and it doesn't really do anything, but it's just meant to make the world feel more connected. Like, on the map, the desert from Chapter 2 and the gulch from Chapter 3 are physically right next to each other, so realistically, you'd be able to walk from one location to the other, and they let you do that. That's actually, I was more of a 1,000-Year Door dude before I did this. Like, 1,000-Year Door was my, oh, what the hell? You're new. Is that an anti-spy guy? Are we about to have, we're about to have a bad time. Yeah, 1,000-Year Door was my game of expertise. That's the one I knew like the back of my hat. I knew... Back of my hat? Back of my hand. Oh, there's gonna be a bloodbath in this fight. I just want to forewarn everyone. This is not gonna end well. The 007 guy. Okay, I get it. This is a 007 guy. It's seriously blacked out camo shy guy, also known as James Bond guy. They're fitted with some light combat armor and swing their hammers with extreme prejudice. Their aim with a slingshot is perfect, and they will hit you no matter where or how you hide. So, we have to decide which is worse, hammer or slingshot. That is code for telling you you can't use bow to dodge him. This dude's not in the base Paper Mario. There was only an anti-guy. There was not this. This was not here before. No, that's wrong. Let's just not have that. Yeah, that's new. There have been a bunch of new, and there's a ton of new enemies. That was the thing I think some of the most excited for this was just the new enemies they added. Oh, by the way, every enemy hits like a truck, and I'm very much about to die. What? I don't think the game expected him to miss, and I think he had some animation problems. I'm dying. Oh, they've also nerfed so many options, like... Dude, this game is, like, borderline bullshit hard. That's what I'm saying. Master Quest goes a little too hard. A little too far, a little too fast. That's expected of this game. Oh, by the way, you know the best option and the most broken move in the game, Cloud9? It's gone. It's now Comfy Cloud and it's a heal instead. I recommend watching a video of Master Quest so you can see what they add, and until they patch it, you know, probably hold back. I think I'm gonna die. Yeah, Cloud9 got removed. To be fair, I can totally understand that. That was too good of an option. That was like a necessary evil. Because, to be fair, Cloud9 was a little too strong if you stacked it with all the other dodging garbage. Like, I can understand. I don't like it, but I get it. Also, I'm about to die because... Alright, whatever. Also, I liberally just use save states just because I don't care. Like, and he has defense, I guess. I only do it, I don't do it in fights just because I don't want to have to walk all the way, you know? Like I died right there. I just don't want to have to walk all the way back because we would have to do this whole area again. Because the save state is all the way back in the jail cell. I just don't want to have to walk back. It's the only reason I'm using save. It's just a time convenience. I'm not trying to, like, actually cheese the game. Yeah, but... I tested it. Light battle armor is not 2 defense. That is more than a Koopa Troop with level defense. What was I gonna say? There was something I was gonna go off about, but I don't remember. Yeah, I've completely forgotten. It's been lost in my head. Yeah, they actually did a really good job rebalancing. Oh, another forewarning for promo, don't use Bombette. Don't upgrade Bombette. Just trust me on this one. No spoilers, don't upgrade Bombette. Don't try it. Oh yeah, light armor. This man's toting 5 defense. That's expected. Most enemies carry around like 2 to 3 defense. Even just enemies you don't expect. Just random enemies now have defense. Just because, honestly, some enemies were too easy, but at the same time... Jesus Christ, you could not do that. Alright, let's waste that 8 FP. Let's die, baby. I'm probably just gonna need to get lucky with Lullaby, most likely. I think that's gonna have... Yeah, I'm just gonna die again. Unless I get lucky with... Well, lucky. And this is why they removed Cloud9. You dickhead. Look at this. I forgot I had life shrooms. Oh. I've been trying to not use life shrooms just because in the base Paper Mario, life shrooms are pure cheese. But, you know. Don't do this to yourself. Don't deny yourself life shrooms. Also like how Anti-Spy Guy does not have a talk sprite, so he just rapidly swaps his weapons just as a talking sprite. I guess I'll just try a Lullaby. It lasts for 2 turns, so I mean, it's still worth it, but... God, I am not looking forward to see what his... Great. I am not looking forward to see what this man's slingshot's gonna be all about. It's gonna be a bloodbath and a half. And there's just no audio. Okay. Oh yeah, Bombette's bomb shrinks now. I don't know why, but they've made her better, I guess. They've randomly buffed and nerfed certain options. I guess now I'm shrunk. Great. Thanks. It's such a waste. Because to be fair, how often do you see Shrink? Like, Shrink as a status ailment just never really came up. So, eh. Also, you just saw a new badge they added, because they've added everything. It's one of my favorite badges in promo. It's called Medicine Man. It makes the effectiveness of all, like, HP-based healing items go up by 50%. So, for example, Yoshi Cookie heals for 20, it's 50% better, so it heals for 30 instead. It doesn't affect FP, but it's just a very nice HP item, because I just spam healing items, because it's the meta in this game now. It's become a dominant strategy to hell and back, so I'm going to abuse it as much as humanly possible. They've also rebalanced some really strong options like Power Bounce, which, to be fair, you could beat most enemies in the game with just Power Bounce. So they've kind of neutered that one just a touch, which is honestly really nice, but it's weird. I cannot see that man's shot. I guessed to block there. That was, like, invisible. As I said, I'm so upset that Master Quest kind of sucks. They've done so much good, because there are still broken stuff in Pro Mode. Like, Pro Mode's difficult, but it's not like you need to actively change up your strategy. If you have one main strategy, typically you can use that for most of the game. Where in Master Quest, you need to change up every single thing you do just to try to survive, let alone actually succeed at surviving. But with Pro Mode, a lot of enemies are just... No, I already kind of said my piece. Never mind. Got the point across. Like, certain options, while they did buff and nerf certain things to make them more balanced, certain options, without going into detail, are way too strong. Like, I've never been a fan of the whole Power Bounce meta. Like, damage, like Danger, Mario, Power Bounce, you can solve most fights like that. But not anymore. No. Also, they buffed Refresh. They also nerfed Refresh. It's weird. I can't go over all the changes, because half of them are in Pro Mode and would be spoilers, or we'd be here all day. Part of it's the magic. Just, let's see what changes we get. They nerfed Watt, because Watt was too strong, and they were totally right. Now Watt does 4 damage instead of 5. All good changes. They also nerf buffed Refresh, so here we go. I don't know how much HP he has. Oh, another weird thing they did, just because it's all about changes, they took away Peekaboo. I don't know where it is. It's not in the Star Piece Trader dude, and so it's just gone now. It's not in the game from what I've found. So, we'll rip actually being able to see enemies' HP. I mean, I guess it gives Goombario a purpose, but at the same time, I like to be able to see the enemy's HP. And that's a very debatable change. Like, if you want to nerf Peekaboo, just make it cost like 3 BP. I'd still equip the damn thing. Like, it's that good of an option. And I just like the information it provides. It's not mandatory by any regard, but man, I like it. Information is key, and they're making you do like, just use Goombario. Like, I don't want to use Goombario. Goombario sucks. I don't want it. No. No. This is a exactly why I have Lucky Day and Pretty Lucky equipped, just for nonsense like this. That's why they got rid of it. This is actually, that's how I beat Pro Mode, because in Pro Mode, Cloud9's not gone. If I'm going to say anything, don't use dodge strats in Pro Mode, because Pro Mode is not ready to handle that. The moment you get Lucky Day, if you start spamming Cloud9, you've won the game. Don't let him do it to you. He has 3 defense. That is not light armor. That man has a tank on his shoulders. The dodge badges each have certain percentages, and they're all multiplicative. Pretty Lucky is a 10% chance for enemies to miss. Lucky Day is a 25% chance. Same with Cloud9. Cloud9's another 25% chance, if I'm assuming the wiki's right on these things. And then Close Call is a 33% chance. So, because they work multiplicatively, if you have Lucky Day, they go from 100% hit chance, 25% chance to miss, so it goes down to a 75% hit chance. Then you stack on Pretty Lucky, which is a 10% chance, but it's 10% of 75%. So instead of it being about 10%, like, dodge chance, it goes down to about 7.5% dodge chance. Meaning if you stack both, you don't have a 35% dodge chance, you have about a 32.5% dodge chance. Rounding, and it's rough math, but that's generally how it works. And so on and so forth. Like, if you stacked another 25% chance with Cloud9, you get to around 50%, which is typically how like, I've always just said it. Because the complicated and in-detail math is overall not super worth it, but, you know. But that's effectively how it is. And then you stack on Close Call, and you just never get hit. That's all that matters. It gets worse in Thousand Year Door. Thousand Year Door uses the same numbers, except there's a second Pretty Lucky in the game. And you can get random badge drops to just get even more if you're an animal. So, you know, that's the meta. It's the best idea. I also just want to reiterate, I didn't need to do any of this. I could, in theory, have just left. I didn't need to do any of this garbage. I could have done the deep focus clip and just left. I could have just progressed in the game. That whole 007 guy was completely optional. I did not need to spill his blood, and yet I did. Mario's a monster. Alright, I think you got problems, my dude. Oh, yeah, that's right. We're here. I hate this place. This place sucks. The catacombs of Bowser's Castle. Ugh. Hopefully we'll see something new soon. I did talk about it briefly, but they've been remodeling a lot of areas. They've been reconstructing. And what that specifically means is a secret, but I don't know, man. We might see 007 guy earlier. I saw it like, I didn't get to fight it, but in a cutscene, I saw an anti-guy in, like, the Medi guy little helicopter thing. So I know that exists somewhere. I don't know if it's an actual fight, but I saw it in a cutscene. It was a weird cutscene. It was, the Cloud Machine from Chapter 7. Instead of having a Magikoopa and 3 Lakitus, it was an anti-guy and 3 Lakitus. But the Magikoopa flies off after that cutscene, so they just put the anti-guy in one of those little Medibot dudes. So that probably exists if they've made a sprite for it. But, oh, okay, you know what? I haven't actually talked about the best thing Master Quest did that's not in Pro Mode. Master Quest has added brand new fights. I don't mean, like, reskinned enemies. Like you saw, there was, like, a spy guy, but he's an anti-guy now. No, I mean new fights. Like, they added a couple enemies from Thousand Year Door. They made brand new sprites for the bristles. Remember those spiky dudes that are just like effectively metal balls with a big old horror man face, and they just have spikes all around them, and you can't hammer them or jump on them? Those guys, they're in the game. Both normal bristles and dark bristles are in the game. It's super neat. But they also took it one step even further. They've made some non-combatants also combat encounters. Raphael the Raven from Chapter 5, he's a fight now. And he's a dickhead. But he's not that bad. He's just a big meanie, and he's a big smelly willy. You also fight Lakalulu. Not... Yeah, Lakalester's girlfriend, you fight her. She defends Lakalester's honor and is a way harder fight than him. I'm not spoiling everything. Those are just some examples. I'm not going over everything. I'm just trying to build up some excitement. And I know some people, despite the warning of maybe wait to play this, are going to want to do it anyway, because I know I would. Dude, I ignored all the warnings and did it anyway, so... What are they gonna do? Stop me? They did it. Like, most of the things I'm talking about aren't in pro mode. They have different changes. But if you play Master Quest, I'm building up the hype. Just for you to only be let down. Like, I thought Master Quest was amazing when I first played it. And then each time I got to one of those bosses that were just a massive fun sponge, the fun kind of decreased. Like... There's the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse bosses. They're not a good time. What are... Oh, that's a dark coup patrol from Thousand Year Door, I guess. He also has a white outline. I don't think they made him right. Hello. That is not as cool as the Thousand Year Dark coup patrol, I gotta say. He's not like a weird demon man who wants my soul. It's not the same energy. He's just purple. This is a dark coup patrol. The elite of the elite. Unbelievable there could be such a nasty foe. These guys don't call for help and they don't need it. They can take you down all by themselves. Be careful of their attack. If you don't block it, you'll lose one of your okay, they're a spy guy. They don't seem to have a charge attack, so the normal ones attack the normal ones have, so you don't have to worry about that. They have the standard weakness to all standard coup patrol, so use that to your advantage. Which, standard weakness typically being, it's a Koopa, you can flip it on your back. Joke's on you, almost none of the Koopas have that weakness because they can flip up and attack in the same turn. Because what's the concept of actually having consistent weaknesses to an enemy type? Woo. See? Ow. Okay, that's neat. Great. Well... Alright, I guess I'll grind through... I don't even need to fight this dude. All this dude gives me is an in. Alright then, whatever. It's too hot. My hat's getting too sweaty. Hat's coming off. You get to see the semi-bald head. I mean, it's just because it's too hot and I can't handle the hat anymore. Oh yeah, there go my items. Oh, nope, didn't need those. Please ignore the fact that I'm really bad at blocking. What do we got here? We got, you want to take a nap? Are you feeling nap time? Let's hope he's feeling nap time, because I don't know if I'm ready to handle this. I can totally beat this dude. He's not as bad as the anti-guy fight. Not nearly. Plus, there's also that, I guess. This is definitely a manageable fight. If he only does 10 damage, no, he's not hard at all. It's just gonna take some time. They actually buffed Smooch to make it a usable... Shit. They actually buffed Smooch to make it a usable option, so it's not like 3-star meter for way too much HP. Now it's 2-star meter for 20, which, I mean, at least that's reasonable. It's not exactly, like, amazing, but, I mean, it's better than the refresh, which is 7 HP and 7 FP. They buffed it. Super nice. Honestly, I think they over-buffed Refresh. Refresh becomes the main method of healing yourself. If you equip 2 deep focuses, 1 focus command gives you an entire meter. So, you focus, use Refresh, and then heal a ridiculous amount of HP. It's a good time. I'd recommend it. But, alright. See, like, now here's the time for Smooch. Give me a sec. Put that up over there. Get it there. Go. Alright. Yeah, this is how the game decides to go down for a lot of heavily defended enemies. You just kinda... gotta slowly grind them down, and it just takes a while. I mean, we'll get there eventually, but This game seems to have confused length and time investment to difficulty sometimes, because this fight isn't hard, because I don't think they can ever take away your star abilities, but I don't know. It's just like, man, why do you have like a trillion HP? Because you can't really build like crazy. I mean, some fights you can totally build like pure offense, just meaty damage, just get right to face. You don't got to worry about strategy. The only strategy you need to worry about is the enemy's HP and bringing it to 0. That's a fine build option under normal straights, but not so much in this, where most enemies, you know, are toting around like 30 or 50 HP, and they have like 5 defense, all of them, once you get to late game. So you just start being a defensive meat wall and having to use penetrating attacks. Like, that was the meta even in Pro Mode, at least, like, half the time. Like, Pro Mode did it a little bit better, where they didn't just give every enemy, a 4 defense, whatever, man. Because in this game, penetration and piercing is just the meta, because stacking up damage and then just hitting someone with a piercing attack just wins you most fights. Or in my case, stacking up dodge, defense, and HP regen, because I like defense. I like playing altruistically. It's always been my shtick. Why do you think I have both the dodge badges equipped, man? Oh, Storyteller. One final thing. If I had to say one thing about Pro Mode, anything else, like, write this down. When you first start the game and you're in Peach's castle, talk to Luigi. He has a unique line of dialogue. You're going to want to see it. It's the one thing in Pro Mode that they never really advertise, but you're going to want to see this if you're going to stream Pro Mode. You gotta talk to Luigi right at the beginning of the game. Like, when you have, like, free roam and can actually move around. Just make a mental note of that. Oh, hello. Oh, yeah, here's a hustle drink. That's in the code of Paper Mario that was never re-added. They added all those beta elements, like, you can fight Wacka. Because he had a code to be able to fight him in the base Paper Mario. They re-added him as an enemy. Wacka's gonna kick my ass. I'm actually saving all of the optional bosses, like Electro Blooper Tier 3, all of the Wackas, the Star Temple bosses, Junior Troopa's final fight, all of those bad boys, all the optional super bosses that they've either in the base game or that they've added, like Kenshi Koopa, all of the dojo. I'm saving all of that stuff for once I finish my playthrough. I'm going to stream a bunch of bonus videos that'll all just be probably multiple hours of one boss fight, because, oh god. Wacka is one of the scariest fights in the game. Don't just take my word for it. It is a bad, bad time. Also dodge every enemy, because death awaits around every corner. Ugh. I'm probably going to forewarn, we're probably not going to be able to beat the final boss this episode. I'm going to go for it. I'm probably going to get... Okay, probably isn't the thing. I'm getting to Bowser. But knowing Master Quest, I'm going to need an episode just to him. Because the last 3 bosses have all been massive time sinks. Like, atrociously designed massive time. I'm totally expecting Bowser to just heal like 4 times in the fight, and each time for like 80 HP. That's what Crystal King did. Crystal King healed for 99 HP twice. Good boss. Great, thanks. Great time. Has just 300 HP. Crystal King was not a fun time. Huff and Puff was also a heal monster. I don't know why they've made every single endgame boss just an absolute healing abomination. But they got a massive hard-on for that garbage. This is another one of the rooms, if I was actually able to do, like, neat bugs, you could softlock yourself in this room. You can, clip out of bounds and get to the bottom side of the water. Like, you can clip through the water and get to the ground floor of these rooms, but then you have no way of getting back up, and you can then save the game, and you'll softlock your entire save. It's a good time. If you guys haven't seen it, go check out, Strider7X on YouTube. He's the Paper Mario content creator, like OG Paper Mario. He has glitches and all that garbage. You've probably already heard about him, but for the 2 people who haven't heard of him, go do it. But everyone has heard of Strider. It's not exactly like I'm bringing new news here. Give me that. This is such a boring room. This room's even more fun the second time. I guess it's technically 2 rooms, but whatever. Alright. Yeah, it's right there that you do it. You can get a lackluster clip going right there. And I don't know specifically how it works. It's like, lackluster clips are really hard to do, but they're the main key, as well as loading zone storage for most of the glitches in the game. Like, there's the one best glitch I always wish I could redo, but it's, like, stupidly complicated and can easily break your game, is a way from going from, like, Chapter 8 all the way at the final boss, and you can restart the prologue. Like, you can re-trigger the Junior Troopa tutorial fight at the beginning of the game. But you need to, like, do a whole playthrough planned around it, so it's a little bit involved, but it's fun. You can just have lackluster in really stupid situations the game was not planned for. Okay, how much HP do you have? You have 3 defense plus. Okay, good to know. Shit. I'm swapping hands. I need to take a drink. Yeah. Yeah, they had to give so many enemies defense, and then they also nerfed Watt on top of it. Like, really, man? Like, come on, a line has to be drawn somewhere. They have more than 7 HP, too! They have 3 defense and more than 7 HP, so you have to use FP to kill them. Or at least, I need to, like, scan their HP or something. I'm not going to do that because it's a waste of time, but conceptually, you would have. You would have to, normally. Yeah, the original ones have 3 HP and no defense, I believe. And knowing my luck, they're going to have 8 HP, just so you can't kill them with Starstorm. Post-nerf Starstorm. Yeah, we've already seen it. I bet they're going to attack in the same turn or some garbage. No? Okay. So many enemies do that in Master Quest. They're we summon a minion, or a lot of enemies will have a free action. Like, the worst one was Huff and Puff. How him eating his Tough Puffs normally consumes a turn. It doesn't. He just does it. He just does it for free, and they have more than 7 HP, like I said. What do we want to do? Air Raid, because that's piercing damage. Or it was. Never mind. I guess I forgot they... Actually, I don't think I forgot. I think I never actually realized they nerfed Air Raid. What is the point of Air Raid, then? It doesn't even pierce anymore. Didn't it pierce? Or am I misremembering that? I'm like 99% sure that bugger pierced. I also did like 7 damage. Air Raid was really good. And I guess not anymore. I didn't think that would work. I completely forgot Fire Shell interacts with bombs like that. I distinctly remember Air Raid piercing, because it was always like, what do you use? Do you use Air Raid for less damage but it pierces, or do you use bomb bets like Mega Bomb to do more raw damage? I distinctly remember that being the case, but I don't know. It's been a couple of years since I played Paper Mario. I might be dead wrong. I don't know, man. And then there's, of course, like, Sushi's Tidal Wave that's only ever viable if you actually are a god at action commands, but we don't talk about that. Another fun thing you can do, they re-added the Berserker badge from the code of Paper Mario. That badge that gives Mario, like, +2 strength, but you can't control him. Like, the actual Berserk status ailment in most games. There's that badge. And that... Oh, that doesn't even drop coins anymore? Oh, come on, man. They're golden. Give me some cash. What do you mean I already have, like, $400? I need more. Oh, these dudes are money banks right here. I'll just do the fight. No, with base Paper Mario, I just only ever used Spiny Surge. I never needed anything else. Spiny Surge just did everything. Like, to the point that Lackluster is still my favorite party member. They've made him where he's nearly useless, but even in promo, you can still totally just rely on just Spiny Surge. It's so good. Like Cloud9 and Spiny Surge. Lackluster is the best party member. He's the jack-of-all-trades party member, and he's good at everything. He's not the best, but damn if he's not at least good. Oh, you serious? It's actually, despite the best badge in the entire Paper Mario series is Quick Change. Just undebatably. That is the #1 badge because it gives you so much access to all of your options. Lackluster was so good in Paper Mario 1 as a jack-of-all-trades, you just don't even need the badge. I never used Quick Change in Paper Mario. 1,000-Year Door, I mean, you also technically didn't need it, but that's more relevant in that game because there's, like, self-imposed challenges you can do. There's some mad lads who, if you haven't heard of, there's two of them. They're Cappy and Fat Guy on YouTube. They do ridiculous Paper Mario and 1,000-Year Door self-imposed challenges. Like, I think they're more 1,000-Year Door, but they also do OG Paper Mario. But they talk a lot about it. Like, I'm talking level of self-imposed challenges of, I know Cappy did pre-Chapter 1, like, before Chapter 1. Obviously, that's what pre means. I don't think you're stupid. Chapter 1, Pit of 100 Trials. Just the whole thing, because he's an animal. And then the Fat Guy did a playthrough of 1,000-Year Door called The Impossible Challenge, which is beating the entire game without leveling up, without using items, without upgrading party members, without equipping badges, without... Like, it got to the point where, like, he didn't even heal himself in Inns. He could only heal himself by leveling up, and that kind of garbage. So he was effectively base Mario with no badges, no party member upgrades, and no items. And he did the whole game with it. The whole game. Yeah, Fat Guy and Cappy. Here, I'll type it in chat. Well, Fat Guy's kind of obvious. Oh, fuck. That's right. Give me a sec. I can't use OBS because it's not logged in right now. There you go. And then there's the other dude I talked about, Strider7X. He's the glitch dude. You know, I'll type him out too in case people want to. He's the one I'd personally recommend. Where Fat Guy and Cappy are more of the Let's Player, you know, they just kind of play the game kind of style. Strider7X does, like, edited, comprehensive, like, glitch explanation videos, that kind of content. They're both good stuff, but, you know, some people have, like, personal preferences. I don't know. Those are the three dudes who I know do Paper Mario stuff. And there's some couple other stuff, but they're a little bit more niche, like... The only other person I explicitly know a lot about is a dude named, Malio, because he's a speedrunner, but Malio kind of does a lot of stuff. He's not just Paper Mario, so he's not one I can strictly recommend. Those three are, like, their Paper Mario. That's, like, their thing. And you bet your hiney I'm subscribed to all three of them. Then again, I'm subscribed to, like, more than 350 people. I am an animal. I also cannot block these bullet bills for the life of me. I mean, I'm about to level up. Well, weirdly enough, I am having an easier time with this area than I think I have anywhere else in the game. Why is Chapter 8 being so... I mean, I'm avoiding most of the enemies, but that's part and parcel for this whole series. That's been the whole game. It has been a, you are death, do not touch me, to every enemy in the game. It has been a runaway simulator for a long while. And that's why we have a ridiculous amount of HP, just so I don't need to heal myself nearly as often. No! Oh, you... bugger. Oh, look at all the free star points. I could totally just farm here, but I'm doing 2 soft rules. I'm not abusing life shroom. Like, I'm not buying life shrooms. If I get a life shroom on the ground, I'll use it, but I'm not buying life shrooms, and I'm not grinding. Because any RPG can be broken with grinding. Like, it doesn't matter. As long as grinding is an actual thing you can do in that game, you can abuse grinding. It's just the nature of the beast. And that's why I'm not doing it. Practitioner guy. This is a practitioner guy. An advanced medi guy who boasts better healing, damage, and a tougher hover car. He has some decent defense for a flying enemy. Doing lots of damage won't be easy. Fortunately, their HP isn't high since it's just a shy guy up there. Good heavy hit will take him out. As with all these guys, they really don't like getting dizzy. It must be a weird way they float. What do you say we just take them out with one heavy blow instead, okay? I need to do it next turn. I can't do it this turn. I have no way of doing 9 damage piercing. Because all of the other medi guys and health floaty shy guy dudes have had too much defense for me to be able to realistically take them out in one turn. One heavy blow is realistic if you just assume that heavy blow means my entire party unloading everything I have into him. You know, Starstorm and Watt, just dedicating my whole turn towards these buggers, and then, you know, one blow. Nice job there, Goombario. God, they fly so slowly. It's like one thing that I learned real quick about Master Quest is just all of the little hiccups the game has with hitboxes. Like, whereas I know it's a little bit better in Thousand Year Door because Super Guarding's the thing, they had to be real tight with those hitboxes. A lot of enemies... Oh, hey, my thun. Don't talk about me without my hat, man. Well, you gotta be like that. It's hot. I'm sweating. I can't be wearing the hat. What, don't you like short hair? I got a beard. Does that work for you? Yeah, I look pretty nice. I mean, I gotta comb it. You know, I can comb it too. Do you not like my hairstyle? What's the problem here? But yeah, problem with Paper Mario 1 is some of the hitboxes are just the tiniest bit off. Like, for example, when I would immediately assume that these bullet bills immediately make physical contact with me, like I blocked just preemptively to where their model intersects with Mario's, that's not quite when they do damage, and typically you don't guard when they do that. Like, watch to see when I take damage. Like, they have a very brief animation of there's a slight puff of smoke and then you take damage. It's very brief. But with this game, with guarding being like, it's not frame perfect, but it's a pretty tight window most of the time. It's just enough to throw me off. And a lot of fights have a problem like this, where they're just off enough to where you can't consistently block them. Some attacks are too early, or in the other case, the egregious case of Huff and Puff. He doing his body slam attack, you got like halfway through his model before it registered taking damage. You full Nelson'd his organs before it's just like, oh, he's hitting Mario. Oh, that's what he's doing. It's like, you think we've gone a little past that point, man? We're a little bit too up close and personal there, buddy. God damn it. Spam refresh to get the free star points. I have defense plus and damage. Wait, do I have damage dodge on? I should. I'm using as much defense stuff as I can get my hands off without neutering my offensive capabilities, because this game does not like these dudes do 9 damage baseline. I'm blocking for 3. If I, well, actually block. If I don't block, I'm still, you know, taking less damage. Whatever. Oh, great. Oh, good. Yeah, now these things are here. Oh, boy. Oh, wow. No problem. It is 3 in the afternoon for me, so yeah, I'm gonna be going for a while. You may need to check VODs if you're actually interested. Like I said, if you wanted to see one boss that's a little bit on the fun side, you'd want to see Crystal King. That was the end of this VOD, or it's the end of last VOD and the beginning of this one. But anyway, there you go. Peace. You have fun. What do I want to do here? I don't want to use the Ultra Shroom, and I also don't want to do a Life Shroom. Well, whatever. I guess I'll just do this. 15 HP, sure, whatever, man. Assuming I can block, I should be fine. Because I can just Star Storm again and then have Want kill him. Because typically, medical guys won't attack on the same turn that they heal. Or they won't attack if they're damaged. Like, they need to heal themselves. They'll always focus healing rather than dealing damage. So as long as you keep hurting the, like, medical dudes, they're just gonna keep healing themselves and they won't ever aggress. That's actually how I did it in a lot of the time in Pro Mode. Because you can actually get a full heal off of Medi guys. If you just have Watt hit them, and then have Mario use Focus or Refresh or whatever just to heal yourself, you never will die. Like, they'll never attack you. So effectively, you can get a full star meter from empty to full all the way up to 50 HP. You can fully heal yourself and you'll be just fine. There's nothing they can do to stop you. Many guys won't ever be smart enough to actually try to attack. And again, if they did attack, they'd just die, so they have to keep doing it. Whereas I can keep them in infinite stasis limbo where they don't gain or lose any HP. They, however, cannot do that to me. So, it's a good time. Yeah, it's the slightest bit off for that attack. It's like, ugh. Also, the fact that I need to just heal as much as possible, and I don't have another refresh in my back pocket, so... I'm not going to level up, at least not yet. I need 35 and I'm at 21, so... you know what? Thunder Rage. This shrinks. They actually changed Thunder Rages. They do one day. Oh. Never mind. I hope I can block. Oh, that'll do it. Never mind. Oh, I never asked. How's it going, my son? It's been a while. I say a while, but you were here yesterday. How's it going, my son? Watch me deal with, You know, you would assume golden bullets would be very ineffective at actual, like, being a bullet because it's gold and they deform in the cannon. Wait, would you consider Bullet Bill a bullet or a missile? Because it says bullet in the name, but that is very clearly too large to be a bullet. Also, they're fired out of a blaster. What kind of a gun? I mean, some people call guns blasters, but that is definitely a cannon. There is no way you can look at that thing and tell me that is not just a cannon. Bullet bills have an identity crisis, and they need to get this shit fixed, or else I'm gonna have a problem, and I'm gonna take it up with HR. I just died. I don't know when I last save stated. Just because, again, there's, like, no fucking save points. This whole, like, I have life shrooms, so that's right, never mind. God, I just need a level up, but this is not the fight to be taking at this level of HP and, like, star meter. I need to find, like, one enemy, not, like, 5. No, comparatively. That, and leave. Okay, goodbye. See? No. No. Bad dry bones. Yeah, that's right. Those, like, weird, like, skull bone dudes. I've never been a big fan of this dungeon. I mean, it's neat and all, but... Oh, of course, it's just right here. I've never been the biggest fan. I mean, I like it, I get it, it's Bowser, but... I don't know, it's a bit too boring. It's too basic, it's too samey for me. I never feel too adventurous in this place. It's nothing fun. Ooh, neat. And a recompense. You get some recompense for my failing skill level. You'll excuse me. I just need to push this real fast. Hope you don't mind. Oh, he minded. Oh, he minded a lot. He brought friends. Oh God. Do not fight Hammer Bros. They're the one you do not want to fight. Magic Koopas and Hammer Bros. The Magic Koopas, if there's like 3 of them, you don't want to fight, but Hammer Bros are What the hell is up with this room? Why is this the room they've remodeled? What does this get you? Why is there like a podium here now? It's not even all the way up there. It was on the first block. You sound like... Hey, is it being a coward if you know death is coming? If the Grim Reaper himself says, hey, I'm gonna touch your butt, are you gonna say, I'm not gonna rub that, you're a coward? And death comes for you. God damn it. You're not involved in this, Weevil. I didn't ask you. Alright, guys. Weevil, I'm glad you're here, because it's time for some... door fun times. Yeah, Alright. Okay. Alright. It's quiz time. Alright. I'm gonna need you guys to tell me how good or bad I'm doing. I'm making the chat do it because, I mean, I gotta force chat interaction. Weevil, tell me how bad I am. I guess Mython, you can do it. I guess anyone could do it. But mainly, it's Weevil. People don't have to do it if they don't want to. I'm, however, peer pressuring Weevil into at least someone doing it. Answer the quiz, Weevil. And then you can also answer them wrong, and then I'd just die. Shut up, Mython. Now, how many Koopas were there? And say the right answer or else I'm gonna get bodied. I actually don't know. Hey, what do you mean you were pretty bad at this? I let you do it last time. Don't tell me I'm bad at it. 7's not an answer, Mython. I believe in you. I'm really expecting if you get this quiz right, you're still gonna have a fight. Or if you get it wrong, it'll be just like 10 anti-guys. Because this is the one quiz you don't want to get wrong, because you fight 3 anti-guys if you get it wrong in the base game. Which there are 3 of, red, blue, or green. I mean, if I die, I do have the save, like, right outside, you know, but... I'm not trusting your answers. I'm waiting for someone else to chime in. I do not believe a word Mython says. God damn it. I hate all of you. Oh. I still told you I still don't trust you, Mython. You're driving a rift in between me and my audience. How many Goombas are there? There's none. There actually was one, but that's honestly the kind of garbage I was expecting. Like, how many Goombas are there? And you just say no, and then there's like 2 invisible Goombas you just couldn't see. Which came out of the middle entrance, blue, red, or ba-bomb? Oh, you need to get 5 questions right and 3 wrong to get like a end state. Yeah, they throw curveballs, which came out of the middle entrance. Surprise. Were you paying attention? It's on the test. Were you not taking notes in my class? This is why you don't ever turn in your homework, isn't it? I'm gonna have to hold you back here if you keep this up, Weevil. Mython. And Weevil. And Weevil, too. Get one more wrong and death comes for me. I actually am curious to see what happens if we get it right, too, because I'm totally expecting them to do something stupid. There's no way they're gonna let this fly. They want my head on a silver platter and, Oh, actually, I haven't said it yet, but for, I guess, all the raid people, if you go onto YouTube, because that's where I'm putting all these VODs, at the very least, I don't have them all up yet, but I'm tallying every single death I've ever had. And by chapter, I think 5 or 6 is currently up, I'm at more than 100. It was a ridiculous amount. I know chapter 4 was the worst. Chapter 4 and 5 were the 2 worst, because they're the Tubba Blubba and Lantern guy. Actually, now that I think about it, no. It was chapter 3, 4, 5 was good, 6, and 7. Those are the 4 bad chapters. There you go. Alright, which one? I don't know which one, but who's won? How many arms did you see? What a weird question. Were any of them paraplegic Koopas? Does the Goomba have a mysterious, sneaky arm? Are we talking about arms? You know what I'm saying? You picking up what I'm putting down? Do you get it? It's a sex joke. Come on, guys. I need you to laugh. This is so... I love quizzes when I don't have to do them. They're so much better. Now, which were there 3 of? Red, Shy Guys, Koopa Troopers, or Bombs? That doesn't sound like a good answer. There's a question mark at the end of that. I don't feel safe with that one. But yeah, I am waiting. That's what's happening because no one else has chimed in. So I'm assuming Weevil is just letting you take the fall for this one. It's too late. Time's up. It's gone once and it's gone twice. It's go time. It's too late. Nope, that's wrong, idiot. What are you, stupid? Koopinator unit. Wait, what? Oh! Oh, that's new. Huh. Is that just the fight? Okay. No, I'm curious to see what happens if we get it right, though. What happens if I get it right? It's not as bad, though. I mean, they do 10 damage a turn. That'd be 30 damage. Unless I block. I don't know, whatever. If I win or lose the fight, doesn't matter. I want to see what happens if we get it right, because you totally are going to have some kind of downside for getting it right. There's no way. Ow. Oh god, that's right, they can take away my items. Bad. That's the worst one. Items are the worst to deprive me of. This fight would be easier if I just did one fight, leveled up, and got a full star meter. That would be nice. Because then I could just, you know, actually use Smooch or something to heal myself and have it instead of having to rely on this garbage. I mean, at least I'm getting 16 damage on board a turn. They have 150 HP and I'm doing 16 damage a turn. This is going to take a while. This is going to take a very long time. Oh, by the way, unless one of them dodges, I'm dead right here. Or one of them dodges, one of them misses. Luckily, I have close call, too, so... Oh, no, never mind. I have close call, too, so there's also that aspect. Please have my items come back. Oh, no. Oops. I've done what I can. This is totally a doable fight, though. I can totally see this being like an easily achievable one. You just need to have a full star meter, and preferably not lose access to your items. Having a full star meter would be so nice, just because you can use Smooch and heal yourself for 20 HP a turn. They can't take away your star meter. That's the important thing. They can't deprive you of star meter. I'm not allowed to use items. You're cheating, Mario. Part of the reason I don't want to do this fight is because I'm not getting more life shrooms. I'd like to have them for Bowser, preferably, but... Oh, hey, welcome back. We've missed you. How's it going? Let's use the mission. Let's get sneaky up here. That one's okay. Alright. Yeah, they changed the Thunder Rage and the Thunder Cloud, like, single target one. They do 1 damage, but they have a really high chance of shrinking, and they're a really strong shrink, too. They're for 5 turns. Because, actually, off the top of my head, How on earth do you normally apply shrink in this game? Like, under normal circumstances, if that does, how, I guess shrink stop, but there's no item that applies shrink, because there's the stopwatch for stop, there's the dizzy valve for, well, dizzy. Yeah, but I'm trying to think of was there an item for shrink? I don't even think there was one for freeze. The freeze was a weird one. This game had weird status ailments. This game had, like, baby garbage man status ailments. I don't know what it was all about. Ah, POW block. Only really useful in Chapter 1, and then you're just very meh from that point on. I totally want to do this fight, but I also want to see what happens if we get it right. So I'm gonna die now. If I want to re-enter this. I want to get the questions right to see what happens. And then, I'm gonna, if nothing happens, I'm gonna reload the save and do the fight. So we'll have to see, you know, but I'm totally just accepting death right now. This is definitely a doable fight. Like, this one's easier than Anti-Guys. You haven't seen it yet, Storyteller, but they buffed just normal Anti-Guys. They'd be a nearly impossible fight right now. Like, they would need, like, an inventory full of life shrooms and beyond to have a reasonable expectations. You know? Yeah, just kill me. Whatever. There you go. Yeah. Shut up, game. Alright. Alright, I want to do... Here, come over here. Why am I so bad at timing? That is not what I like to see, I gotta say. Yeah, there's like a hardcore survival mode. Oh, that's a good time. Bony Beetle. No idea how much HP you things have, but I know Dry Bones will get back up if I leave them alone for too long, so can't exactly just aggress on them. Don't you turn anyone invisible! Don't you do it! Oh, you know, that's fine. Weirdly a realistic, like, acceptable fight right here. This one isn't full cheese BS garbage. It's a nice time. Is he gonna run with the Dry Bones being dead, or... No? Oh yeah, that's right. You guys haven't seen Magikoopa's new attack, but that's it now. They do that. That, like, weird back attack, it's super weird. You know what I just thought? I want Magikoopas to be spiky because of their hat. Like, it hurts to jump on them. That dude's just still over there. I guess just HP. HP's always safe. Alright. We need to get the quiz. I'll just get the quiz right. I'll just take over from here. Yeah. I get it. I understand. I have a way of making it really convenient. You'll see. We're gonna abuse the hell out of save states. Just on this again. I only really like using save states when it's a time convenience thing. I don't do it in fights because that's like actual. As that's actually impacting gameplay, and that's taking away the challenge. But I'm doing save states as a time save because it's like I don't want to have to go through this whole like talking cutscene garbage just to get back up to this, you know? It's not crazy fun. 4 green, 3 blue, 3 red. Actually, it's 4 blue. 4, 4, 3. There were 3 red. Red came out of middle, blue came out of right, bombs came out of left, 2 bombs, 2 red, 4 blue. Came out of the middle, it was red. I've done these quizzes too many times. Is this the arm one? There's 2 goom, 1 green, 4 coop, 3 blue. 1 goom, 2 goom, 1 goom. Who goom? How many goombas? Who did the goombas? How many goombas? There were 2 goombas. I'm winning. Six. There were 7 goombas. Shit. How could it be so stupid? 4 coop, a green, 3 bomb, and 2 red. 1 green, 2 red, 3 bomb, 4 coop. 1 green, 2 red, 3 bomb, 4 coop. And what are the 3 of? Koopa Troopers. I didn't just say there were 4 of them. What are you talking about? You're lying in my face. Oh no, I did it wrong. Darn. By the way, this is always the last question. This is the maximum amount you could do. 4 right and 2 wrong. Saw some Koopas. What color were their shells? They were purple. I mean, green. Uh-huh. I don't know what you're talking about. What are you? That's obviously the wrong answer. It's purple. What are you talking about? No, nothing happens if you get none wrong. At least in the base game. So. Anything happen? You fucker! I don't think he's playing by the rules right now. Something tells me he's not playing very fair right now. That's great. Great. Yeah, great. Thanks. Thanks a lot, dickhead. No. Bad. They're slower when they miss, and it's so weird. Like my mental timing. Yep, you just fight him. You can't not fight him. He gets pissed that you got right. You just get him, boys. How dare you get these right? How dare you be smart? Can you imagine going to the bar like trivia night and he says, "Hey, want to win like $50?" You get it right and you just get shoved out in the alleyway and beat up. It's not a very good competition, I don't think. I'm being very risky right now by not healing right there. I just wanted to make most use of this charge I got from Watt. Oh, no. If they don't miss, I die. Oh, well. And this is why we have Smooch on hot dial, fast dial, quick dial, that's it. I was thinking hot dial. I'm like, I mean, that's fat. That's like a synonym for fast. But I don't think hot's right. That doesn't sound right. Hot dial. It sounds like a booty call dial. Like no one wants to have sex with the weird pink starfish. It's a little too. I mean, we don't kink shame around here, but this is a little too much. At least keep it in your pants, man. Come on, Jesus. Jesus, Mario, they're children present. Why is he jogging in place? What does that mean? What are you doing? I don't... Okay, it doesn't mean anything. Some enemies, their idle sprite will actually determine what attack they're about to do. It reminds me of the dark... Well, the dark Koopas in the sewer, they have that mechanic. So it's weird to see that he's just doing it, I guess. Just casually, just... It's an ultra fine mushroom. I'm gonna do one more smooch, because it's not worth it right now. I'm gonna have to use the Ultra Shroom. I like to save those for... I like to get through as much of the game without using Ultras as I can, but now that I actually have 50 HP, it's the one time it's reasonable. The problem is I have Medicine Man, and that Ultra Shroom is going to heal for 75 HP, and that's a little bit above my pay grade right now. Or actual possible pay grade to begin with. Ow! You! I needed that! Oh, well, death embraces me. Fuck. The one time I missed, they take my items. I was gonna Ultra Shroom. It's a bad game. I did. Dead. I'm in danger, so I have a really high dodge. I have a really high dodge. I don't want to use my life shrooms. I want to use the Ultra Shroom. I can buy more Ultras. I can't buy more life shrooms because of my own stupid self-imposed challenge rule bullshit. Ugh. Ooh. Well, I mean, we're about to win against one of them. Ow. I have defense plus. These dudes actually do 11 damage. That's the worst part about this. Yeah, and I have damage dodge, so I block for 3, actually. So they do 11. I'm blocking from 11 to 8. Ugh. Well, that went well. The one block I needed to hit, because if I had Ultra Shroom, it would bring me back up to full HP. Why aren't you dead? Sir? What? Hello? I think you're not... What? What? Let death embrace you! What are you doing? What? Stop being alive? He won't die! I can't kill him! What dark spirits have I angered to make this happen? Mystery, that'll save him. What the hell? Don't use Pebble, please. Please don't use the Pebble. I'll take the mushroom. Oh, hey. Cool. I didn't need that, but cool. Do I need to kill all of them or something? Which case, great. Man stays alive just through sheer force of anger! Ugh! The other Dark Koopa Troll died. Maybe it's because he's jogging in place. He might be bugged. This game has had a couple bugs. His heart's in the windmill at the base of Gusty Gulch. We gotta stop him. Tubba Blubba's been on a weight loss diet. Good for him. I needed that hammer. I was gonna use that. That's mine. You can't just take that from me. I used all of my items in this fight. Ugh. Jesus. Look how much damage I did, though. Like, all gaffes aside. Yeah, I think he's bugged, because he didn't even get knocked down. He's just immune to everything. I think he's bugged. I don't know why that's allowed to happen, but there he is. Do I even count that? I mean, I don't know if I should count that death. That death was, like, not kosher. I should not have died there, because the dude bugged. I get it wrong. I'll make him happy. This is why I save state, so we don't have to go through the whole damn QuizCon like thing again. It's just like... No, because you could tell that one was bugged because he didn't get knocked down from the PAL block. The other two did. Which implies something's wrong. The other two didn't have that problem, but he did. So that's just not right, whatever it is. Whatever's going down there ain't kosher. Fuck. God damn it. Oh, I'm so bad. I need Hammer. Don't take Hammer in parts. He's jogging in place again. Why does it keep happening? I'll just ignore him. Whatever. He's the bad egg. We don't talk to him. No. No. Bad. I just wish they wouldn't take my Hammer on turn 1 when I just wasted a turn to charge. Now 2 of them are jogging in place. Fine, we'll focus on the back one then. Jeez. You know what? Actually, I never read it in the patch notes, but they said they did something to Dark Koopa Trolls in the patch notes. I didn't read any of the patch notes for changes that were You know what? Let's check it out. Let's see what the patch notes have to say. What, Come on now. Scroll up. It's frozen. My Discord is just not working right now. Oh, there it goes. Patch notes. Dark Koopa Troll. Oh. Oh, they just have more defense. That's all that was changed. I don't know why they're an immortal god, but here we are, I guess. I have no idea why they're bugged to hell and back, but I totally should have been able to win that second fight. That was doable. It was a little rough, and that was definitely a lot of bit rough, but that was manageable. This, however, is a little bit unmanageable when they effectively it's just one dude who does 30 damage. It is 150 HP. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Fuck it, whatever, man. I don't know why they're bugged. It's like, fuck. Because I can't not fight them either. It's not exactly, like, you can see they don't take the damage sprite. So I'm thinking they can't do the sprite of, you know, dying. I think that's the problem. Any other partner is useless, though. Like, what would any other partner do? The only one who could do anything would be Sushi just for Water Block, or Lackluster just for Comfy Cloud. None of them can do any damage. Only Watt can actually hurt them. No one else can. So if I swap him out as a partner, then... Well, that's just a bug. I can't do anything about that. Like... Every time I get my fucking hammer back, they just take it from me. I'm just gonna chalk that one up as a death. Just fucking reset that one. That one was a bad one. Just because every time I got my hammer back, I fucked it up. The hammer is the important thing because it gives me some actual damage, some meat. Bo can, yeah, but I think they can hit her while invisible. Because a lot of enemies have just now been able to do that. At least the 007 guy could. I don't know about these dudes, but even then, that's consuming FP, which I can't easily restore anymore. Like, once I'm out of FP, then you can take my damn hammer from me. Not now, though. There you go. That's what we like to see. Yeah, baby. See, none of them are jogging in place. Do the back one, because he's the one who only hasn't done the jogging in place thing. Now, oh, there goes my hammer. Bye-bye. Hey! No, I guess we'll just do this. Did the middle dude just start... He just started jogging in place. He just started doing it. Like, I saw him start doing it. I seriously think it's just their idle animation. Their idle animation must just be bugged. Because sometimes they just don't stop walking, and I don't know why. Owie. I needed that. Because it's also... Hey, Shadow, welcome to Bugfest. Now the back dude's doing it. Come on, man! Like, I didn't even hit the middle dude with one. He started doing it in the middle of my turn. When I was in the middle of the smooch animation. You haven't seen it, Shadow Dragon, but these dudes don't die. You get them to 0 HP and they just keep fighting. They just don't actually fall down. I don't understand. Also, this is the fight that replaces Anti-Guys. These are supposed to be Dark Koopa Trolls from Thousand Year Door. And so, they don't die when they hit 0 HP. I don't know what to do. Also, they have 5 defense, so, you know, pretty much nothing but Mega Quake and Watt can hurt them, too, so there's also that aspect. Just a fun time. Just throw that along into the ring, huh? Use items while I can. Because if I could, the second time I ever fought him, I actually got one of them to 0 HP, which would have been a winnable fight. Like, if I could lower the damage I take by 1/3 each turn, damn, that's totally workable. Except, he got to 0 HP and just kept fighting. I couldn't hurt him. I couldn't, like, take him down or anything. He just kept fighting as if nothing had happened. It was super weird. Like, you can see, oh, no, now it works. Like, now you can knock him down. But when they were in immortality mode, I couldn't knock them down. It's irrelevant, because they get back up and attack in the same turn, but at least when they're knocked down, they have lower defense, which is irrelevant, but it is something that is, in fact, a factor in some regard for some playthroughs. Some enemies and some garbage. Because I'm effectively fighting a 150 HP enemy by doing 4 damage a turn. This is not feasible to live through, realistically. I need to get real lucky, real fast. Right now, it's not doing that for me, now is it? Oh boy. 2 more attacks and the front dude will be dead. Come on now, actually fall down and stop breathing! That's all I ask. Thank you. Alright. Okay, well... I'm gonna roll the dice on the mystery. It might give me like a super shroom or something. See, now the front dude's doing the jogging animation, so he might just live forever again. Don't do the pebble. Thank God. This can shrink, which will make him do less damage. You see how the front dude didn't do the, like, got zapped animation? He just kept jogging? He's gonna do the glitch again. He's just gonna ignore death, I bet. See? He didn't do the, get shocked animation again. He is just gonna live forever. He's doing the thing, I bet. I bet you. I got my eye on you. If this doesn't work, I'll just need to... I guess we're done, because if I can't kill, like... Killing one of them is a massive tempo boon. Like, 0 HP. Stop breathing. You need to fall down and not oppose my continued existence, good sir. That's, it's kind of a caveat for being at 0 HP. See, POW block doesn't work. I don't know. It's just not doing it. I could go get, like, more Star Storms or something as, like, another means of fighting them off, and I could go backtrack and get healing items, but at the end of the day, what does that get me if they don't die? So... See, now the back dude's doing it. Maybe it's not a glitch, but why didn't the original Dark Coup Patrol I fought do this? Maybe just because they're in a group, I guess? I don't know. This is a bit much when this is a forced fight. This is the same problem Tubba Blubba had. Tubba Blubba's heart, at least. This is a forced fight that normally is not really intended to be a forced fight. It's like... This is the Tubba Blubba's heart bullshit all over again. I'm gonna have to look at the Discord. Give me a sec. Lullaby, maybe? Here, give me a sec. Wait a sec. Yeah, this is a bug. Yeah, that's a bug. If you ever, sometimes when you just randomly miss an action command, it just does this. I'm trying to see if there's any, like, workaround or anything. It is actually a bug. Some people have reported it. I don't see anything, though. It's like... I don't know. I don't know. I'm not seeing anything. Someone just said it exists. I haven't seen anything that's like a, here's how to fix the thing. And, I mean, I put him to sleep, which is nice, because, to be fair, that's actually a good workaround to the fact this is a hard fight. But they said it happens when you miss a block command, which... Alright, I'm gonna reset this one. We'll do one more attempt. I don't know, man. Apparently, it's sometimes if you miss a block command, supposedly, it can happen. It's a weird one. That's all I saw. You know, I guess I could check back, but I am still streaming, and I don't want it to be, let's spend 15 minutes, watch me Google things. There's a line that needs to be drawn somewhere, you know? Sometimes the fun stops being around in that case. I just need to sleep lock all of them. Yeah, now that I know how it's done, it's a little bit nicer. Plus, you know, sleep's always good, so. Now we... Oh, of course he took my hammer. Oh, you know, just don't take anything else now, why don't you? Of course. Oh, and they're asleep upside down. That's nice. I don't. They're gonna have defense on their back. Every Koopa has still had like 1 or 2 defense even on their back. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, they're still wearing armor on their front, but it's still weird, you know? Put them back to sleep. You're not allowed to be here. As long if 2 or 3 are asleep, it'll be good. But if only 1's asleep, you know, even 1 being asleep is fine. Now that I think about it, like that's workable even still. Just sleep cheese the hell out of them. I remember looking up the Koopa Patrol guide. There's actually a text bug that's coming up, which, I mean, that's neat. You guys will see a fun text error. So get excited. No. Man, with luck and sleep, this is a cheese fight. This is pure cheese. This is bee's cheese. See? Just, what are you gonna do? Fight me? No, man, get out of here. You can't touch this dick. Bad. I'm probably gonna call it after this fight, just because we've been doing... I just wanna... prepare for Bowser. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't. Knowing Bowser, he's gonna be another... Oh, well, alright, guys. Guess I'm gonna have to prepare for this off-screen. But, I don't know. Maybe I don't want to do that. I don't know. It's gonna depend. The last couple bosses, that's what I'm thinking is gonna have to happen. Oh, boy. That's not right! That's extra not right. Please stop being conscious. You know, narcolepsy's a really good look nowadays. Risky business. I never get a 3-man sleep, just 2 is fine. Thank God. Oh, this is a new combo. Neat. I was kind of hoping Crazy Heart would activate, or, you know, maybe he'll just miss. You know, maybe that'd be nice. But I can totally accept. Yeah, I'm totally fine with it. I took my items. I needed that. That's the one I wanted. Damn it. And that's going to take so... I think I'm about to die just because he took items. He didn't take boots. He didn't take hammer. He took item. And that's the one I didn't want him to take. Because fuck, man, I have an Ultra Shroom right for this situation. Also, he's doing the jog in place thing again because, you know, good times. Yeah, and now he's immortal, maybe, because he took one of my action commands. They said that's the source of the bug, is missing an action command. It's only been the one, so I'm thinking, yeah, we may be in a bit of a sticky wicket right here. If this fight gets down to it where there's only one alive and he's a glitched immortality, I'm gonna have to save state cheese and abuse save states to make sure I get through this fight. I'll end the stream, we'll just pick it up next time after this fight's over. I rate Master Quest Immortality out of 10. Alright. Gotta say, I know they got rid of Cloud9 because they had to, but I gotta say, Comfy Cloud is a pretty good replacement. Comfy Cloud's still real nice, I gotta say. No one ever said Comfy Cloud's bad. It's 12 HP just from a partner turn? Damn. That's not that. Thank God. There he goes. Owie. Oh, nope. Now he may be immortal. Oh, good. He's not jogging, so maybe. It's debatably immortal. More of a conceptual immortality. Come on now. Yeah! Hey, man. That's a good. That's a good. Got an item, too. Nice. Yeah, I'll focus. I need to get hit one more time for me to feel comfortable using the Ultra Shroom. It's just inefficient right now. Plus, you know, Happy Heart just randomly throwing its whole hat into the ring. Very nice. I still gotta say, it's pretty neat that they're having more enemies having the stealing your action commands gimmick. Oh, okay, no, never mind. Guess I'm about to die unless one of them misses. Come on now. You didn't miss. Great, now I have to use the Ultra Shroom now, damn. Actually, I can use the Super Shroom. Yeah, I can use the Super Shroom. And if one of them misses, I can easily get a free, and that too. I can get a free Lullaby off. I may not have to use the Ultra Shroom yet. If this dude misses, I won't have to. There you go. Only problem is I am out of FP and Mario has no real way of hurting dudes right now. God damn it! When the only way to get through a fight is an RNG-based status element, it's not a fun fight sometimes. He might be immortal. Okay, well, it's always nice to see. Oh, he's jogging. Oh, no. There he goes. Oh, there he goes doing that tip-tap-tappity-shoe bullshit again. No. And no. Get out. You're not allowed to do that. Thank you. I mean, that's the irrelevant one because he's about to die, but, well, he's going to wake up before he dies anyway. Who cares? He's actually going to wake up into death now that I see it, so that's still not that bad. Here's hoping this is about to heal me, because otherwise I'm going to be in a bit of a bad strait. Don't do the fucking pebble! Oh, that hits me? Dick. Well, we're going to need either Crazy Heart or a lot of Luck Cheese, because I did not equip Deep Focus for this fight because I didn't think I'd need it. Hope for the best. To be fair, I didn't even know I was going to be doing this fight, so to be fair, expecting that or pre-planning for a fight I didn't even know I was going to do doesn't seem like the safest bet. 9 times out of 10. Come on, if this doesn't put him to sleep, I'm fucked. Thank God. There's still hope for me yet. But that's still a lot of HP to work through. I just wish Bo had like a multi-hitting attack, or maybe just have his base attack be a multi-hitting attack or something, eh? Come on now. Yeah, this is definitely one reason why I don't feel 100% comfortable recommending Master Quest, just because look at how much of a time investment this fight is. Like, I'm trying to be entertaining and be talking through this whole fight. This fight takes a very long time and is RNG dependent. Like, sometimes this game's just not even that fun to play is the problem. Like, it's an investment, you know? It's like, I like it, but they got around over something. Like, right here, I could just die. I'd have no, unless he misses, I'm dead right here. And he's not taking, he's actually immortal right now. He's not doing damage. He would have lived forever because he wasn't taking the animation for what? I'm gonna have to save state cheeses because he got immortality again. Fuck. I mean, there's no way of concretely proving that, but Well, I guess we'll come back tomorrow after this fight because I can't actually beat him if he just randomly becomes immortal. So, whatever. Alright, anyway, I hope you all have enjoyed. Let me put hats over there. Whatever. Hope you all have enjoyed. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. And, peace.